Looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Black and blue, I crawled along the wreckage of what now is gone. Back to you to fight another day. I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll face it, the demons I create.
Welcome everyone to the Three Bells Podcast. It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. aka himself, and I am here with my guys, Shane O'Mac, Triple J. Guys, what's going on? And happy Friday to you. What a long week it has been, but we have reached the weekend, and it is Halloween Havoc weekend on top of that. So let's celebrate that right there, huh? So, fellas, how are y'all feeling tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Here comes the money.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. You know, tonight was a weird night tonight. We're going to talk about it. That way you know why I'm having a weird introduction and my head is just bugging out right now. But I'm going to get it together. We're going to get it together. We're going to talk about it. Fellas, what's going on?
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now here live on YouTube. Happy TGIF, everybody, and welcome to tonight's show. Live from our own backyard here in Brooklyn. That's what's up. We got it live here, everybody, from the Barclays Center. Fellas, I'm ready. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. So, Shane O'Mac, I know you're ready. Triple J, I know you're ready. I'm ready. I think I stole your line, Shane. So please do what you do, because only you can do what you do. You.
Because I was about to press the button for you to do it, but if you want me to do it, I can easily do it. Let's do it. Let's get it, for this is the Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
I'm getting more and more ridiculous with that every week. Oh, man, it's so nice to be back on SmackDown. I was gone last week. Thank you guys again, my brothers, for holding it down. And, of course, it's Friday, so you know what that means. My tag team partner is here with me to tag with me, got my back, because I got to deal with these two the first 2 days of the week jumping me. LaVon, what's going on, my brother? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You broke your neck? You okay?
Yeah, what's that about? What are you looking at?
Oh, he's sizing you up. He's sizing you up.
Well, you can't size nobody on mute.
His mic is off.
Maybe you should size your mic because we can't hear you.
No, not the first womp womp of the day.
The first womp womp. There you go. There you go. Maybe your mic will work now. Mic check.
LaVon, what's up?
LaVon?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Yes, I'm going on. What's chilling, man? Shout out to everybody. What's going on? Friday Night SmackDown, New York. We in the building. Shout out to Liberty. The Yankees is playing right now, and the Barclays is blowing up. So we here to talk about Friday SmackDown, man. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I think that Yankee stuff is the reason why you're having a little technical difficulties. Goddamn Yankees.
Mm-hmm. No, that's okay, DJ. That was him with his finger on the mute button, just trying to throw shade, but instead he threw a mute. So that's what.
Hey,
that's my
know
new
what?
sparkle for tonight.
Really, that's the new. We hearing the boom effect.
Yeah, I forgot to bring my magic dust back on my machine.
Oh, look at that! Let me save this real fast. Here we go.
DJ Younganut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
What's going on, Pops? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Pops? What's up? What's up? What's up? And Mom, I know you're listening and watching because I put it on your TV screen. So what's going on, Mama Love, while you in there cooking that good stuff right there? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, man. All right, so guys, you guys ready to go? Y'all ready to start the Friday Night SmackDown recap here on the Three Bells podcast? Ready? You guys ready? All right.
Yeah, ready?
All right, so as Triple J astutely said, they are here live in our backyard of Brooklyn, New York. Right about, 15 minutes away from me, about 5 minutes away from you, Jay?
Half far away from me. No, 20 minutes away from me.
Yeah, and about 2 hours away from Juan.
That's a long-ass walk, buddy.
Yeah.
You're muted again.
You're muted again.
Oh, man. But Juan, it's your night tonight.
The show that we was all supposed to go today, man.
Oh, don't
you start. Don't you start.
Here we go.
Oh, that's why?
So it's the two people. It's the two people in the end now, right?
I guess it's draft night and we're switching partners, huh?
Yeah, I guess so because it's our fault that we didn't go to the show, Shane.
Yep. It's all our fault. But
our fault.
You got SummerSlam.
Yeah,
thinking about it.
That's right. There's two,
it's 2 nights. 2 times we can try to go.
That's basically a year almost. It's basically a year to save up.
Well, yeah. I mean, we gonna save up.
Yeah, if we save
I'm looking at a specific
quarter,
person. We gonna
save like a quarter, 50 cents a day between now and then.
So we're gonna start this on the show.
I'm just saying we're gonna save up. Okay. Yeah, Jay has an attitude today.
Yeah, because I ain't spending a couple of grand on a seat.
Exactly.
But you want us to sit all the way at the top of the stadium and we can't see nothing?
To be like, yeah.
Okay, for $100. A little tiny white dot. What's that white dot? Oh, that's Shane O'Mac. That's Shane O'Mac's beard. Yeah.
Maybe. Bro, come on now. We got if we're gonna go, we gotta go and do it right. Not just be in the building.
Quality over quantity, Jay.
Mundo and I, we are spoiled at this point. Like we refuse to do 200s. We're not doing 200s.
I'm sorry.
We did it one time.
And it's scary at Barclays Center all the way at the top of Barclays.
It is.
You damn near gonna fall.
I feel like if you trip, you tripping all the way down into the ring. I swear I feel like that. And I'm like an old person stepping one step at a time.
I'm afraid of heights, so I tell y'all that right now. I'm scared of heights. I'm
scared of heights too, man.
Yeah, bro.
We was high.
I've been. Bro,
we were
above the lights and the speakers, so you can't really hear. You can't hear when they do promos. You're like, huh?
Up to the sky.
You're like, what? I guess we gonna just cheer with the people down there because they can hear better than I can. Like,
okay, you can.
That was an experience, man. And I've had a few of those. I mean, I've done TLC from up there. I've done Raws up there. I did a Chris Brown concert from up there. Yeah, it's scary up there. That shit's steep. But yeah, let's just start. Maybe we can do a pool and just start pooling money together for SummerSlam if we're really serious about it.
Excuse me. Yes, I'm serious.
I think clearly LeJuan's not serious because he's yawning. He's like, whatever.
I'm serious.
Is that okay with you, Jay?
I'll do a show by myself. Have you guys coming to us live remote.
Shane, this guy really has an attitude tonight.
He'll get over it. Anyway.
Yeah, so we see Randy Orton, we see Gunther and Cody and Motor City Machine Guns and DIY all arriving in the arena tonight. And again, even watching the show, I forgot they were in Brooklyn. I really forgot for some reason, I just kept forgetting about this show. But then we got our single camera shot of the night, which was an interesting one because it was Randy. But usually in that walking set, moment that we normally see, the person who's walking towards the arena would normally be talking, but Michael Cole was talking. And then we see him get to Gorilla, and he stops. And he was like, you know what? F that. And he goes over to Triple H. And Triple H looks like, what? Like, what do you want? And he's telling him, like, look, go to the ring. Go to the ring, not now. And I'm just like, oh, man. I like this is the quote-unquote fourth wall. Is that the fourth wall? You know, because usually we just ignore the fact that there's people there. So, yeah, that was a very interesting start. And then, you know, Randy makes his way all the way to the ring, and he has some interesting things that he has to get off his chest in front of the live crowd of Brooklyn. When he mentioned it, I was like, oh, shit, yeah, they are downtown right now. So, yeah, Randy, what say you, my brother?
So I've been doing everything I can to get my hands on Kevin Owens. I've been doing everything I can to get my hands on Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel, but for some reason, Kevin Owens, thank you, by the way, Brooklyn. For some reason, Kevin Owens is off limits.
Yeah, that's when I said, hey, we're in Brooklyn.
Hold on, Shane, real quick.
With Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel, and what did...
Remember the last time you and I went to Raw, and I think, and he was there? Randy was there. It was, remember, he had his daughter with him, and her name's Brooklyn, and he had us
sang
all,
happy birthday.
Yeah, we all sang
end of
happy
the show.
birthday to her. So it just clicked in. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. Good
Yeah,
times.
that was very cool. And we all sang. She was so happy.
Yeah.
Brother. So I think I know who I need to talk to. Who I need to talk to is back there, Triple H. Please, sir, come on down, because if I didn't know any better, I would swear to God that I thought you were protecting Kevin Owens from me.
And
See how
nobody
much they
calls
love
Triple H out.
He sure don't. And Triple H is coming out only for Brooklyn.
He doesn't look too happy about it either.
I'm telling you, only for Brooklyn he would do this for.
Preferred not.
Was that you, Lawan?
I was going to say, who were people clapping?
That was Lawan.
You were
Lawan, we
clapping?
heard that.
I would have preferred not to do this out here, Randy, but since you can never seem to
Oh, that
show
was his,
up to work
mixer?
on time, which
Yeah,
we
that
can
was
talk
his
about
new
later,
toy.
But I don't think we can hear him now.
We can't hear him,
I
so
guess we'll do this now.
can't hear you.
Like everybody in this building knows
It's
you're
one or the other.
protecting Kevin Owens
Yep.
from me.
It's
You
either
know it,
or.
I know it, they know it. Kevin
Either
knows
or.
it.
Sound effect.
Not protecting
Or
anyone,
your voice.
Randy. What I am trying to do is do my job. Listen, you got a soft spot for the guy. I get it. He used to be likable. Hell, I used to like him, but you were protecting Kevin Owens. Just admit it, H.
I got old school Vince
Randy, the
McMahon
match's
vibes
not
from
going to happen.
Triple H.
It's not going to happen. Because you're protecting Kevin Owens.
We
It's
coming
not
to
gonna
Brooklyn?
happen. Because you're
Yeah.
protecting
I'll
Kevin
come out
Owens.
for
Just
Brooklyn.
admit it is not going to happen.
Pull all the stops from
Because
Brooklyn.
you are protecting Kevin Owens. Just admit it. Just admit it, H. Then we'd be cool, and I'll do what I got to do. But man,
I am
Lawan, we
not
can't hear
protecting
you.
Kevin Owens. I am trying to protect you.
Oh, shit.
Lawan, I can't hear you, Lawan. I mean, we could see you with the sound effects, I mean, with the facials, but
Right. Hey, now he can't hear us.
Seems like he froze.
no, he's moving.
Look,
Yeah, there you go.
He did freeze.
I've known you since the day you walked in here.
Can you hear us?
I've known Kevin Owens since the day he walked in here. Kevin
Can't hear you.
wanted to be called a prize fighter when he walked in here
It's that Yankee
because it was
stuff, man,
only
I told
about
you.
business, and that was true.
That's
Right?
not true.
He has never had a friend in this business. No matter what he has said, no matter what he has been around, everybody that he was ever near, it was just
Business?
as long as he could take it where they weren't in his way, because the second they were in his way, he took them down. He never thought twice about it.
Nope.
It was all about business, and you know what that's like. You do. But
Business. Just
for the
business.
first time ever, and I don't know why,
Damn,
he
Triple
let
H
his
looks
guard
short.
down. He trusted you, and he trusted Cody Rhodes. He trusted both of you. He
Sound like
let
you're on
his
the phone.
guard down. I don't know if he sees the good person that he wants to be in Cody
Jay,
Rhodes.
how tall is
and
Randy
he
Orton?
sees the miserable prick in you that he
6'5".
doesn't want to be.
6'4", 6'5".
Triple H is 6'4". He's making
I
him
don't
look
know.
small.
Triple H is
Whatever it is,
hella small
he likes
compared to
you
Randy
guys.
Orton.
Yeah,
He
look at
trusted
that.
you.
Yeah.
And in his mind, Randy,
Randy's
you
wearing
guys,
platforms. You see how
for the
thick his
first time
soles are?
ever, turned on him.
So that has to add like
And I
Like
am
a good
telling
2
you,
inches
when I
on him.
spoke to
Right.
him afterwards, there is something disconnected in him. Something different in his eyes. He is not the
You know
same
what this makes me
Kevin
want to do?
Owens.
I want to watch Triple H versus Randy Orton
And
now
quite frankly,
after the show.
I don't want to put him in the
it
ring
gives
with
that
you.
vibe.
Yeah, I do.
Just when he was
Jay.
doing his segment, I watched that whole segment when he ran his house and ambushed
Take
with
this
his
with all
ass,
due
man.
respect. You just came back.
Jay, recommend a
after
match for me to
18
watch
months on
between
the
these
shelf.
two. I never saw that
You
feud.
didn't tear your ACL.
The one where,
you didn't blow your shoulder out.
He's with
When-
the
when,
crew.
You had steel rods.
Yeah,
put
when
your back. Right, they
Legacy
told you
broke
you were
up.
never going to wrestle again. But yet
When
here
they
you
went like
are.
this,
And I
thumbs
just
down.
got you back.
Oh, he
And
did
they had
that
to
too?
fight after that. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
'cause
see you
After-
go back
after
on that
Randy won the
shelf.
title.
No. You listen to me.
That
I
was
don't want to
huge.
see
That
you
was
go
huge.
back on that shelf, maybe permanently.
I just forgot the year. It was.
You
It was.
understand what I'm saying?
It's about it. That's it.
You with it, Jay?
Hunter, that's not going to happen.
You with
That's
it?
not going to happen. And I need
What?
you to stop all this
To
right
watch
there.
that.
I didn't ask
Yeah, I'll
Paul
watch it.
Beck to
After
come
we
out
go
to
off the
this
air.
ring.
I just gotta
I
find
didn't
the
ask
year.
the COO of a
The year
multi-billion
and the
dollar
show.
company
Okay.
wearing a suit, sans the tie, to come out to
Unless
this
we
ring.
watched it
I
already
wanted the
in that
cerebral
when we was watching all the
assassin,
Triple H
the guy
stuff.
that wore a
It
leather
was only
jacket
They
to the
did?
ring.
Oh, it was only
Brought
WrestleMania
a
stuff, though.
sledgehammer everywhere he went. A guy who
They
went
ha-
to my
might have had
home
one
and
with
knocked
Randy,
down
too.
my front door with a sledgehammer.
Randy was a
threw
part
me
of
out
that, I
my
think.
own dining room window. Proceeded to beat the hell out of me, out of my miserable
Randy had the
prick-ass
world heavyweight
right there
championship.
on my own front lawn. That's who I want in the middle of this ring right now to hear me out. Because what would you do if you were?
No,
in
he's
my
talking about it
shoes?
right now, Mundo.
What would you
Yeah.
do? You wouldn't sit back and let it slide. Listen, this isn't the old Randy Orton being impulsive. This is me talking to you man to man. I know what's at stake regarding my health and my career more than anybody. Just like more than anybody, you know what it's like to have all of this taken away from you like that.
Sure does. Sure does.
Yeah.
If you were in my shoes, you wouldn't just sit back and let it slide. If
Nope.
you were in my shoes, you would do what
No,
you
what?
have
Triple H
always
is
done.
crazy.
What we have always
Sure
done,
enough.
and that is handle our business the only
Yep.
way we know how. Right in the middle of this ring.
I agree.
Randy has been spitting facts the whole time. We've been rude talking over him, but yeah, he's speaking facts. Considering who they both are
Right.
and what they have done. All facts.
Jay, when did Triple H become so soft? That suit.
And that's what happens when you're the boss.
Yeah. I thought Brooklyn's instigating shit. What else?
Yeah, only Brooklyn.
What else are we good for? Like,
Brooklyn was
we
saying-
in the fight.
And they gonna kill that man if he get
Okay.
RKO.
Pick up a brick.
I hope to God you all know what you're asking for.
You hear them?
You
Yeah,
want Kevin Owens and Crown Jewel? You got him.
You got him.
And the way
Going
Triple
forward, I suggest
See
you
the way
protect
he's
yourself
talking.
at all times.
Triple H knows
Ooh.
Triple H knows that other side of Kevin Owens.
You know why he said that, right?
Because of NXT. He knows what how ruthless Kevin Owens is gonna be.
Right.
Kevin Owens got a lot of shit backed up in him, and he's just ready to just pounce on anybody at any point. Like, this is like how it was with Stone Cold kind of back then. Don't trust Austin.
Mm-hmm.
So right now with Kevin, you can't trust Kevin. You can't trust any move he does.
Right.
So Triple H is out there warning him, like, yeah, you might be asking for the wrong move. This guy has a lot of shit boiling. So.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
all right, Jay, you said the magic word. You said NXT. So let's head over to the Three Bells podcast, Rumors, Reaction, and Hot Takes Corner. Because Shane forgot his. He forgot. Shane,
No, because I thought you would have came up with, because I actually had a song last week.
Yeah.
So I thought you heard it.
You had a song for three weeks straight.
You had a fire song last week.
I had a fire song. Yeah, you didn't hear the playback? I had an actual.
No, I haven't had a chance to. I mean, I've been hella busy this week. Please, you have it.
You erased the shit?
I'll reintroduce it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
You got it. No, it's fast. No, I have to look for it. But
oh my god!
You have to give me because I didn't know. Like, again, I didn't know that you needed it.
It's Friday. It's always going to be Rumors, Reaction, Hot Takes, and then whether it's
but I
one
thought
thing
you was going to. I thought you was going to. Okay, I got it right now. Okay, got it. Okay, I got it. So,
all right.
okay.
So, ladies
you
and
ready?
gentlemen, as always, it is the Three Bells podcast, Rumors, Reaction, and Hot Takes. What's going on? Are you fucking kidding me? What type of shit? Of course, you three would do that while I'm not around. And then
they thought it was fire. They thought it was fire.
And then hype it up to make it seem like it's some amazing shit.
Fire.
And it's that.
They thought it was fire.
I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rumors, Reactions, and Hot Takes.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, yo! What the hell? You know what, Shane?
They thought it was fire.
You know what, Shane? Let's let it rock. That means you have to do the intro for it from now on. I'm just letting you know, like, okay, we're moving on to that, but you got to do the intro now. That's your thing.
Oh God! I just got myself another job. Great.
Yeah, another job on SmackDown. You just can't keep your hands off of SmackDown, can you? Huh?
Apparently not. Apparently not. This is becoming more of an hour show than your show.
Right, Triple J. You signed off on this too, Triple J. Really?
You sure did. He was like, "That's fire."
And Lawan, really? In my absence, you let him hijack the show and do that?
Well, I didn't hijack the show.
I know you were hosting it.
You gave me the show to host for the night.
I know,
so.
but Lawan is stuck.
He's staring at us. That's there scaring me.
Like that's the scariest
Blink,
freeze. Like blink or something, because you're with the lights and stuff going on. Like it's spooky over there on that side.
I'm telling you, Jay, it's that Yankee stuff, Jay. It's that Yankee wear attire. It's just
no, don't blame the Yankees because I'm wearing a Yankee shirt. Don't do that.
But he's never wore a Yankee shirt on this show until now, and now all of a sudden we can't hear him. He's freezing. I'm just saying.
Remember what happened? Remember what happened last time when the Jets lost? He had to go off air and take off his jersey and hat.
Right. And I was gonna wear a Jet shirt tonight. But I was like, no.
We get like
what? Huh?
You said what?
What?
We ain't hear you.
Still can't hear you. You got to take that Yankee stuff off. See,
you put it in the wrong hole. Get it out that hole.
Hey yo!
Oh my god!
Hey yo!
That's a no diddy pause. But bruh, this is your Jay. You stupid. I'm telling y'all, he did not have that on during sound check. Just now, he put this on before the show came on, and all of a sudden now he's going haywire.
I'm still going haywire?
Now we can hear you.
Now we can hear you.
For now.
Thank you.
But an echo. There's an echo.
Echo.
Not me.
How about now?
We can still hear you.
That's good.
Did you got a mixer but no mic?
It didn't come with one.
That's what it is, probably. That's exactly what it is.
what it is.
You don't have a mic.
I'm using my headset as a mic. I have a mic, but it doesn't
No.
connect to this.
No, you're using your headset as a headset.
Yeah.
If you have a mixer, you need a microphone to hook up to the mixer so we can hear you.
Yeah. That's why it's not working.
That's why.
That's why it's not working.
So it's either or.
Yeah, because every time you touch your mixer and put it on, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Oh,
See,
well,
that's where this comes in. That's why we have this big black thing here in the air.
Pause.
What the hell you mean pause? What color is your microphone? Purple? Are you colorblind?
I'm
That's
just
why
saying.
we got this black thing in front of us.
You said this big black thing right in the air.
Yes, this big black square block.
Okay, now
Can I say that?
That's
Yep,
different.
it says it on my shirt. The block.
Oh my god.
Oh snap! Yeah, that. Okay, are we having a 3-hour show again?
No, we're not. We're covering up for what SmackDown did. But anyway, all right. So 3-hour show. God damn it. Rumors, reaction, and hot takes. So. Oh my gosh. You're annoying.
84-bit.
I feel like
3 Bells podcast video game.
Right, I feel like I'm playing Game Boy. All right, so Jay, since you said oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. Hey man, you was absent last week, so you know.
And that was the first show that I actually have not watched back in all the 100 and something shows that we've done. So I apologize about that. I've just been really busy this week. You know why I'm busy. I got a big day
Yes,
tomorrow.
you got a big gig. Yeah, we understand.
Yeah, it's rough.
Right.
So Jay, since you said the magic word of NXT and you are our host of NXT, I'm going to give you, I have 2 rumors, reactions, and hot takes, and I want to get your reaction to it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So apparently our WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes, believes that WWE's NXT is no longer a developmental. And I quote, NXT, particularly with Matt Bloom and Shawn Michaels as talent and current main roster, NXT can be kind of intimidating. It is not really a developmental anymore. He continues to say, it's almost a grooming ground for these monsters who are going to come up and stand across the ring from you, and they have been trained by Shawn Michaels. Jay, do you agree with him? NXT is basically a third brand now and no longer what they call the G League for WWE.
I've been feeling like that for a while with it, just because of the fact is, like I told you guys before, it was giving me like old school WCW vibes when, you know, based off their PLEs and everything, and we see Booker T is there as well, another WCW guy. And when you mix him with Shawn Michaels and Matt Bloom and Lord William Regal, another WCW guy, you're like, you know, you get a combination of both. And we could see, like, if Shawn Michaels had his own separate stable, he would have a really kick-ass stable because he definitely knows what he wants, how he wants it, you know, especially like with the females. We know back then when they were fighting, there was a lot of sexy females out there, but they didn't know how to wrestle.
Right.
So now he looks at these females that are sexy as hell, they're beautiful, but they could kick ass. But when he looks at them, he's not looking at like a female that could actually wrestle and like that wrestles like and like the way Kurt Angle and stuff that, you know, he's looking for like the cheerleaders who could do backflips, you know, athletes like WNBA players such as Lash,
Jada,
Dallas,
soccer player.
right? All these athletic already females that are ready to come straight right in. You know, like Bianca was track and weightlifting.
Right.
Also, so you know that's what we're seeing. A lot of these females that are in college, and they excelled. Even look at Nikita, look at Sol Ruka, look at all these females. You know, a lot of them have karate, taekwondo, UFC. Is a combo, and we gotta also thank Shane McMahon for that because Shane McMahon introduced a lot of the the big type of guys that he was trying to get into wrestling. When he had Dabba-Kato, and then we had Braun Strowman behind it when they was doing Underground. Shawn Michaels and them scrapped it. He brung it back, and it's been successful ever since.
Yeah, I agree. And that's why I think that storyline needs to be even bigger. The storyline with Fatal Attraction and now apparently Roxy and Cora and versus the NLI. What is it? That's what it's called? NIL talent. I think they need to really, really like dig in deeper into that because of what because of what you just said. So like, yeah. Fellas, Shane, Lawan, you guys got anything to say to that or add to it?
Jay said it all for me.
Copy. All right.
He said most of the stuff.
All right, so I got one more, and literally that's it. Then we're done with Rumors, reactions, and hot takes for tonight. As far as me, unless you guys have anything. But this one comes from Jonathan Coachman. You guys remember him? He was the GM of Raw at one point, right?
Yeah, Coach.
Okay, yeah. Coach says Vince McMahon hated NXT and its stars because Triple H created it. And I quote, what did Vince hate the most when it came to Triple H? He hated something new that people liked that wasn't his idea. Triple H came up with NXT, and you notice NXT stars would never be pushed. Jay, you've said that a lot. Now, what do you see? In today's WWE, you're seeing NXT stars all over the place. Yeah, that's Triple H. That's his baby. His best friend, Shawn Michaels, runs NXT. Vince hated that. He didn't want to give anybody credit, much less his son-in-law, so people would possibly think that Triple H is smarter than him. What are your thoughts on that, Shane, Lawan, and Jay?
Well, apparently, Triple H is smarter than him in some ways because he's been out there in the field, so he knows what it's like to be inside that ring. So he knows what a wrestler is thinking because he was one, as opposed to Vince, who's a genius also in terms of, putting together a WWF. But it seems to me that Triple H, he listens to the fans more than Vince, because Vince goes, I'm going to do what I want to do. This is what I think the fans want, as opposed to Triple H saying, hey, fans, what do you guys want? And he proved that just a second ago, literally just a minute ago, when we was looking at the promo. He asked the Brooklyn crowd, "Is this what you want?" Everybody was going crazy. He said, "You know what? You got it." That's I agree with that, and that's why I like this WWE more than the one before Triple H.
All right, Lamar.
I don't understand Vince McMahon's issue with Triple H. They're working under the same company. It's something new that other people may like. Bring new generations to something that may like, other people may like. I just don't understand his deal with Triple H or anybody that's just trying to make the program a lot better. It seems like Vince McMahon gets a little attitude, or it's always no, or no, I don't care, to anybody that has any type of ideas to make the company look better. It's like, how can you keep showing us the same stuff over and over again when you don't come up with new ideas? So I just want to shout out Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and everybody that's new that came from either Nacho Luton, the Underground, all them other wrestling programs and all that. Shout out to those guys for being on NXT and all that, because it means a lot. And I don't understand, again, Vince McMahon just bugging out. He don't know to make his mind up or whatever. He's just tripping. I don't like that.
Good shit. Yeah, hating. That's the best word. Hating. Jay, to finish it out.
Well, the way I put it is, since Vince is stuck in his old ways during those times, I look at it this way. Triple H wanted to incorporate something new and back then, and that was developmental and to help them plant the seed and grow it. With Vince was like, look, if you're not established, your name ain't shining out there in the indies, I don't want you.
Right.
If he like, they chased AJ Styles over 10 years, and Vince didn't want to sign off. Why? Because he was an indies guy. He was this, he was that. And, AJ was hearing all the Vince shit and didn't want to jump ship from TNA or from New Japan. Yeah, because Vince could have had Hangman Adam Page. He could have had a lot of these AEW guys that are so-called their stars. He could have had all of them. He could have had everybody.
Right.
But he was stuck in what he was stuck in. If you're not WWE talent, then get out of here. Like, he didn't want to develop females. First of all, his daughter came and said, "This is what we need. We got to start something with the ladies. We just don't want women parading themselves as sex symbols in this generation. Especially with the women's me movement that they have going on. You're like, the women got to play a big role, and they was playing their roles 20, 30 years ago, but that's all played out now. We don't want to see the same shit now that we saw before.
Different generation, different mindsets.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And with Triple H, Vince hated FCW, if that was the case. He didn't want to see that come from anything. And
so if that's the case, then Vince wouldn't have had John Cena. He wouldn't have had Randy Orton. He wouldn't have had Batista. He wouldn't have had Shelton Benjamin. He wouldn't have all those dudes that was in there. CM Punk was there. Like, are you kidding me? That's crazy.
And look at the relationship he had with Punk. That Punk, really played that role back then and left with the belt.
Yeah.
Vince really upset at the man. And like that time I went to that Mania that was here in New York, and they were saying at that time CM Punk was supposed to break the Taker streak, and Vince switched everything and made CM Punk lose the title to The Rock, just to set up The Rock Cena Part 2.
Which is stupid because we never got a Part 3, so it's like an unfinished saga.
It's too late for that. Don't want to see that.
I mean, well, I don't know, because last year
I wouldn't put it past them.
They were standing in the ring last year together, and it was like bananas. Earlier this year. Yeah. You can't front. When you saw the two of them standing there face to face, it was giving. It was giving a vibe for sure.
It was definitely giving a vibe, man. Definitely.
But thank you, fellas, so much for answering that. I love when we get into those like deep conversations. Like, love that. Thank you. All right, so we are back. Go ahead, Shane O'Mac, with the chat board.
On the chat board, Logan James. He says, "Hello, Damage Control." He loves talking about Damage Control.
He sure does.
So back again at WWE PPV or PLE since WrestleMania.
We didn't even get there yet, but okay. Thanks, Logan.
They'll get there.
He got me a womp womp the other night, so I'm mad at you, Logan. Because your name made me say the other man's name, and they gave me a womp 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 womp.
Because that's how we use. It's a joke among the table, among us at the table.
Because those two over there. Where are my hands at? There we go. Those two over there. Yeah. Nah, but Jay, man, that was some good information on NXT, right?
Yeah, because I didn't know that Coach actually was talking about that.
Yeah, because he's been talking a lot about WWE, because he says that at first, while Vince was still in charge, he was like, he'll never come back because he feels like Vince did him dirty the last time he was there.
Which
but then he said, yeah, and then he said, now that Vince is gone, he'd be willing to come back to WWE. So he's been doing a lot of interviews and stuff with different podcasts and stuff like that. So it was interesting, and I'm like, wow, that's very interesting to know. Like, now it makes sense why when Triple H went out with that heart condition, what happened to NXT?
Oh my God!
When Vince took it over, they killed it. They killed
That's what
it.
he wanted. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to put that shit in the hole. Like,
It wasn't. It's so crazy with the coloring, the whole redesign, and it
It
was
took
so
me
bad.
when that happened. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I took like 6 weeks off from watching NXT because it had me frustrated that everybody that I liked on that roster was basically gone. Like if you saw
He
the whole
he
roster,
fired everybody.
right? If you saw the whole roster, like if this is the situation, like you could say this was last week. Last week you'd be like, oh shit, this Undisputed Era's there. You got so many high framed athletes there that you're like, oh shit, you know, this ain't developmental no more with them because
Right.
because Undisputed Era, I wouldn't lie to you, Adam Cole was like the next becoming of Shawn Michaels, and Vince stopped
That's what I
it.
heard.
He was the hottest shit out there. Everybody would scream Adam Cole, baby. Man,
I heard Vince wanted to make him. He wanted to bring him to the main roster and make him a manager.
all right, the way he did LA Knight.
It's like what?
Exactly what he did to LA Knight and turned him into like the manager of Maximum Male Models.
Yo, that's
Who wanted?
yeah. What was his
Like,
name? Because it
look,
was Maxine Dupree and then
and
Son Dupree, right?
yeah, they were trying to copy the other Dupree that they had back in the day.
Back in the day, it was so dumb. I was like,
we had
what
Renee. It
is
was
this?
Renee Dupree back in the
Mhm.
days, and it had a lot of wrestling fans like, wait a minute,
Right.
this can't be Renee Dupree's brother.
Right.
No,
like
what
what?
the-
And LaJuan, stop pumping your fist, please. It's giving off bad juju. Nah, but Jay, man, I mean,
Oh no, this one.
Like, bro,
yeah, there we go. It's
Like,
a
bro,
tragedy. I mean, I think the biggest flop that Vince had was Enzo and Big Cass.
they were old. They were over.
So over, man. I
They were
mean,
mad.
I still watch it to this day. When you have a group that can do a promo without a mic and the whole audience does it with you,
Bro,
that tells you something right there.
he
And
put
this is
the
probably-
mic up in the. He put the fake mic up in the air, and the
Yeah.
crowd said that shit. I was at that one of those events, and I was just like, "Yo, these guys, they're legit."
Yeah, and then Vince, I mean, he probably was in the back having a fucking heart attack. Like, what the fuck? I cut the mic off, and they still doing it.
Man,
Like-
but then again, Vince likes Maximum Male Models. Like, come
Yeah.
on, you like this Fruity Pebbles shit, bro? Like, we
yeah.
don't always want that. Like he loved, like
We don't
the way
know-
he loved Goldust.
We don't. He said we don't always want that. We don't want that because it's like kind of because the characters that are portrayed
Right.
in that situation are pretty.
That's what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right.
like
That's what I was
like
saying.
Us. It's like demeaning us. Besides Goldust, but we'll move on. Go ahead, Jay.
And you see,
Last word.
that's what I was saying. You see how when Triple H got sick, Triple H was supposed to call up Karrion Kross to the main roster as Karrion Kross, Killer Kross. That was supposed to be his original name, Killer Kross.
You can't
This
say it
guy
on the main
changed it.
roster.
Right. This guy changed it, and then, like I said, he put a Spartan hat on him. Who does
Some good
that?
shit.
Vince destroyed Cross. This is why I say, like, now when we see him out there, we're like, fuck. Triple H has been having a lot. That's why we see carrying a lot, because Triple H is trying to push him on us, and it's like Vince already ruined it for us. So we don't want to continuously see the mistake be there.
But at the same time with him, and I'll close it out with this. Triple H is it's honestly, it's not him. It's not Karrion Kross. It's AOP that's the problem. Karrion Kross, he's getting like everything that he's doing is making sense, especially when the announcers connect the dots. Originally, he was going after all former champions, and then now he's been the cause of a lot of tag teams breaking up, which is the whole root of the Awesome Truth and the New Day.
Yep.
So it's working with him. It's just that those other two, that's the problem. Remember, you always say AOP sucks. You never mention Karrion Kross in that situation. And not to mention because you don't wrestle, but I mean, yeah. But we'll move on. We'll move on, guys.
You seen what happened to the Miz the other day, right after Raw, when he talked to Karrion Kross in the back?
No.
Yeah, they went to the back and talked, and the Miz was packing up his bags. He was ready to leave,
Gotta get
and
up out of there,
Karrion Kross was like, "Where you going? Like, you just got my man hurt." And he was like, "I gotta go home." He was like, "No. It's either now you help us or we beat you up."
Oh, really?
And the Miz was like, what's the
Come
plan?
up with a plan. What's the plan?
Yeah.
That's my guy. That's right. Be smart. Because you know what? Yeah. I'll help y'all, and then I'm a dip. I'm going to leave and be like, I'm out of here. What's wrong with y'all? All right, so we're at promo. We're at the promo for match number 7 or game 7. You know, WWE is trying to be all sportsy these days, between Andrade Ramon and Melo, the up and coming GOAT.
Andrade, Carmelo Hayes.
Both of these superstars have produced instant classics. It has gotten so personal between Carmelo and Andrade. We're not in a 3-win defeat.
Seems like there's only one solution. Game 7. And the winner of that may just find themselves
so
in line for a
funny.
U.S. title shot. Andrade.
Melo.
It's game 7.
Melo.
That means that this is the most important one of them all.
I'm
tired of you.
Melo.
Last 3 months you've been chasing me around, trying to steal clout off of me, thinking that you better than me. But guess what? You not.
El ídolo.
Like I have in many matches in this series, I'm going to show you that Andrade El Ideolio is the
Because
best.
this is such a personal issue, I decided we needed a special referee who could handle business.
Yeah. You think you're signing up for a little shot at this? No. All you're signing up for is to get smacked back to factory settings. And your aspirations for this championship, up in smoke. Yeah.
Smack back to factory settings.
Bitterest of enemies in a match. Neither man's ego will allow him to lose.
This is enough. And I'm going to end you. Whether I shoot it from the
You're
logo or
gonna
I
eat
pull up
you.
and I dunk on your ass, the outcome is going to be the same.
I'm gonna dunk on
It's
you.
Mellow and 7. And I won't freaking miss.
What's that mean, Jay?
Carmelo Anthony.
All right. So this promo led into our first match of the night, match number 1, which is game 7, match number 7 between Melo, aka him, versus Andrade Ramon. So I lied. I'm gonna do the new thing tonight. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna test it out, and I'm gonna do it like this. Shane O'Mac, I would like to have your opinion and analysis of this match, your breakdown, like how we normally do. And then Jay and LaJuan, I have two questions for you guys, and I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear your opinions and your answers and responses to that, okay?
Got it.
I don't have a lot to talk about here. So first off, and again, we spoke about this before with this whole WWE Speed Champion, because believe it or not, for a lot of people who does not know, Andrade is still our WWE Speed Champion.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Guess who's number one? Guess who's number 1 contender?
I forgot he was. Ooh,
Braun Breaker.
for the imaginary
For the-
title.
Jeez, that's not a good trade-off at all.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. But yeah, they mentioned how there's a champion Andrade and another champion as the referee, because in the beginning of the match, excuse me, in the beginning of the thank you,
Bless you. Bless you.
Glassy. At the beginning of the match, LA Knight had his belt on, refereeing. Had his belt on, had his jacket
So
on. He
weird.
was He was chilling.
Glasses and everything.
Yeah, he was styling, profiling as he's working and being a referee. It was so weird. They did this inverted Spanish fly that always looks so good when they both do it. It's this tilt the world brain buster from Melo. Like a good plate of spaghetti, man. And then, of course, the destroyer from Andrade. Good old Spanish rice. Love it. And something had happened where these guys tried to get the other guy to hit LA Knight so that they could get that disqualification. And it was like almost, but didn't happen. Almost it didn't happen. And then Melo accidentally kicks LA Knight out the ring. Oh no, oh snap, oh that's it. He's going to probably count me out. This, that, and the third. And LA Knight just basically, like to keep it short, he just said, screw it. So he went after both guys. And at the end, fellas, we have no winner of this match, Game 7, because it became personal. We should have known that this was going to happen, to have LA Knight as a referee with two guys that he has beef with.
Exactly.
All three of the guys have beef with each other. So there's nobody's going to hit nobody. Of course, eventually LA Knight is just going to get pissed off, which he did, and then going to hit the guys, which he did. And yeah, there's no winner here in Game 7. And that was it.
Yeah.
That's all I know of.
Thank you very much for that, Shane.
Man, LA Knight sold that super kick. He hesitated. Man, once Melo put the hand to his leg, to his thigh, LA Knight stood there for like a good 2 seconds and then jumped out the ring. I'm like, are you kidding me? This shit didn't even.
So, Jay and LaJuan, I have this for you. All right. So, with what we just heard from Shane and what you remember from the match, first off, was it a wise decision to have LA Knight be the referee, booking wise? Like, was that what the fans wanted? And after that, should this rivalry get a better ending than what we saw tonight? Jay and LaJuan.
Well, I would say having LA Knight in this match should not have happened. We should just had a regular referee for this match and let these guys do what they've been doing the previous 6 matches that we had with them. Because once you added LA Knight to this, it already gave us the vibes like, triple threat. This match is not even gonna be it next week. You know, so they sold us short with that. And you know, like Shane said, there wasn't much to talk about the fight because we wanted more. The previous 6 battles, we were sitting up, standing on our feet, like, oh shit, yeah, they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But we in this match, we're focusing on LA Knight more because LA Knight is the champion. So now we gotta sit back and watch when he's gonna strike or when they're gonna hit him. So it's like, nah, I would have left them to the side for this one.
Respect, LaJuan.
I agree. The same thing with Jay, man. I would have never had LA Knight in this match. It kind of fucked up the momentum of this series. The fact that it ended like this. I don't think it should have ended like this because throughout every other match, 1 through 6, we had excellent matches between these guys. And for it to end like this is kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up to the fans. And I don't think he should have been in this match. I don't think he should have been referee. I think they should have just had a regular Game 7 referee down the middle because all it did was just the focus became strictly on LA Knight.
Right.
After that, it didn't become strictly on Melo. It didn't become strictly on Andrade. It became strictly on LA Knight after he started doing what he was doing. It was a great match. I didn't like the finish. That's what made me not like this match as much. Again, I did like it, but then at the end of the match, it kind of messed it up for me. You know. And I just want to mention one thing. Carmelo Hayes sold the hell out of that finisher from LA Knight, man. He knows how to He's a great seller.
Yeah. That's why I called him this generation Shawn Michaels, man. But I agree with you. I think this match, the way it ended and all that, I think it kind of made the other 6 matches pointless. Because if this is what we build up to have that, it was like, what?
What?
Yeah, it's like, what? That's like, okay, if the Mets and the Dodgers would have went to Game 7 and all of a sudden it ends in a draw, it's like, huh?
We're
Like,
going to take 6 players, and we're going to take 6 of their players, and we're going to
we're gonna have the Mets Dodgers versus the Yankees. It's like, what? So yeah, I mean, that to me, I didn't like it either. I was like, it made no sense. And you're in front of Brooklyn. Brooklyn, if you would have gave them a match like what we've seen the last 6 matches, you would have had a lot of oohs and ahs and everything from the Brooklyn crowd. So I think definitely, I didn't like the way that was booked. And I mean, you could have got to a triple threat match any other way besides that. Like,
and they kept on selling this triple threat match to us for at least the past 2.5 months.
Throughout this entire Jay, throughout this entire one-on-one with Andrade and Melo, because they both had what do you call it, U.S. title matches within this whole situation, the whole story. So it's like, okay, we're gonna lead to a triple threat match. Okay, cool, but I mean, I would have.
They could have just let the shit finish,
right? Because now what? Now we'll never get a definitive winner. I guess what they'll just be like, well, if one of them wins the match, if there is a match, because I don't want to talk about what may or may not happen, but if there is a match and it's one of them, is that like I won the series?
But that's why
I'm a champion.
I wish they had ended this at Bad Blood, and like it would have made more sense to end it there and then the triple threat after that.
Right.
Like whoever wins Game 7 could go to LA Knight and be like, yeah, I bust his ass, and now let's do this one-on-one.
Right.
But instead of incorporating all 3, you're like, now you got to incorporate all 3. You're like, get back to this again.
This is like basically what we were dealing with WrestleMania earlier this year, like with the whole LWO and I forgot, or LDF, when it was like just mad random and boom, we got a match with everybody at WrestleMania. It's like, okay, I get it, but it's like
they could have had LA Knight feuding with someone else during this entire time.
Right, because it's like, what is it? Why is it his business?
Yeah.
Why, like, honestly, like, I'm like, where the hell is Logan Paul? Why isn't he asking for?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Why isn't he asking for a rematch? But I had a reason to why he's been gone, but I don't think I've ever reported it to you guys. I didn't. He
had a child, right?
Yeah, he had a kid.
I said that way back too before. I said he was going to have. I think he was leaving and dropping the title because he was having a kid.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, we're backstage.
They could have gave son plenty of other fucking options.
I mean, I guess the other option was AJ Styles, but he got hurt.
Yeah.
Could have did Montez.
No. I told you what the deal was with Montez. Montez is not ready to, break up the team yet because he wants to make sure that his boy is good. So, yeah, we're backstage with Nia Jax and Tiffy. And let's see how that goes because Tiffy was MIA last week, apparently. Nia, Tiffy.
Hope you enjoyed your vacation.
Nia, if I could have been there, I would have.
One day.
But I'm here now, and whatever you need, I can get you.
Actually, I cannot get Naomi off of my back, and she is looking for a fight. I did need somebody to face her tonight.
I'll do it! And I promise you, when I'm done with her, she will never bother you ever again.
That's really sweet of you, Tiffy. But
Is she serious?
actually found somebody. Candice LeRae. She really stepped it up last week, and she pinned Bayley. Something.
Nia looks super cute right there.
Well, the reason why is...
Candice, we were just talking about you.
Oh,
So
she's
I'm
slowly
gonna go ahead and take
dumping
care of
her.
that Naomi problem for you tonight. And Tiffy, you can just relax.
Wow.
Watch your little Tiffy step.
Relax.
Shade on top of shade, right back. Shake right back by Nia Jax.
Got her standing there looking like.
But Shane, if you were Nia Jax, would you really be doing that to the person who's holding the briefcase for the women's title?
What, you mean as in her beating me? Pfft, no, I ain't sweating her. And that's Nia's attitude, right? She's like, because she knows better.
I mean,
exactly. She knows better. I'm speaking as if I'm not.
Yeah. I got you. You.
Butch knows better. Okay.
All right, Nia O'Mac. We're still backstage, and we come back from commercial. We're backstage still. We see LA Knight walking down the hallway. LA. Ooh. Look at that Brooklyn. Hey, Brooklyn in the house. I see that logo on you, Jay.
Was that?
You know exactly what that was. I told you last week I had no business being there. Here's the thing, man.
Here's the thing, LA.
Ooh.
You want to keep your hands to yourself next time because guess what? Now you want to make yourself the center of attention? You got both of those guys in a triple threat match at Crown Jewel.
There it goes.
Well, I guess he deserved that. Great decision by Nick Owens. Crown Jewel a week.
I'm sorry, guys.
What happened over there, LaJuan?
I screamed because
did someone lose? Someone lose?
Yeah.
A grand slam.
They grand slammed on 2 outs.
You know what? Let me say something real quick before we get back.
You know what? No, hold on.
I ain't wearing no more goddamn jerseys on this fucking podcast no more. Every time I wear a fucking jersey, the fucking team lose.
Jay,
Fucking Jets.
don't you find it funny that the 2 Met fans are on the same side of the screen and the 2 Yankee fans are over there and you're pissed off right now?
Oh, really? You know, I can easily do, something like that. If we really want to throw shade.
Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Hi, everybody.
Because the Yankees are in the World Series and the Mets, where are they now? Where'd they go?
3 games.
Where,
3 games away from where you are about to be. That's
where'd the guys go?
3
They just
games
walked
away
out.
from where you guys are about to be. What are you talking about? You can't talk junk when your team just lost. Like what?
And you can't talk junk when your team is not even in the series. What do you mean?
Rigged. It was rigged, bro.
Now it's because it's rigged. It's
Jay,
rigged.
did you notice? Jay, did you notice in the middle of the game 6 that there was a goddamn Dodgers versus Yankee commercial in the middle of the game? I'm like, what the fuck was that? That happened last week.
But you gotta see with the MLB on Fox on they're Dodger heavy. They're gonna always kiss ass because they asked Derek Jeter every game that series, who are you going with?
Mm-hmm.
And he said the Dodgers every single
The only
game.
person that had some type of hope for us was Big
Papi.
The only person.
Mm-hmm. The Latin guy. The Latin guy, because he knows there's a lot of Latin flavor on the Mets too.
Look at that. You see how their expressions over there have changed? Shane looks very stressed. He's trying to find a way to get rid of us, Jay. He's trying to find a way to get rid of us.
Look,
what
do you mean figure out?
Once I saw the flickering of one button, I say, yeah, something just happened in the game.
No, I seen it from before that. He was like,
yeah, when I did just shriek like I saw a mouse, basically.
Because last I heard it was 2-1. So to hear this grand slam, I'm like,
Jay, I don't know if they watch baseball, Jay, but if y'all don't watch baseball, the Yankees got smoked by the Dodgers this year in the regular season. So I don't know what y'all was smoking on and thinking that they could actually win Because for the Yankees, it was a lose-lose either way. They got swept by the Mets this year, and I think they lost their series 3-1 to the Dodgers this year as well. So you're going to lose either way.
You know what's crazy, Shane? We ain't saying nothing to these guys when they got eliminated at all.
We weren't on the air. It was a Sunday. We
didn't say anything at all.
We weren't on the
say
air
anything at all that Monday or anytime.
That Monday we was watching the Jets game. So I mean, we were mourning the Jets that Monday. So it don't matter.
And LaJuan, you want to hear something interesting? Remember, it was what day did I wear? I wore an orange shirt that said Brooklyn is everywhere. And this guy over here, he was like, dude, why are you wearing orange?
That was Monday.
I'm like, what? What's wrong with my orange shirt? He goes, dude, you know why? I'm like, no, why? And he connected my orange shirt to his team.
Yeah, that was shade.
And I'm like, no, it's not shade at all. It's like, dude, the Mets is not the only people that uses orange.
And
hell, at the very place where you and I met. The very place where you and I met had orange as a color.
They don't do that no more.
Doesn't matter that they didn't do it, that they don't do it anymore. They did it at the time.
Well, not anymore. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't mean anymore.
You were the day after the situation happened. The day after. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at your team. Okay.
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm cooling.
The same picture that the Mets just scored 12 points on.
It's one game.
12 points on this dude the other day. They couldn't get the win.
It's the first game. We're an hour and 7 minutes in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you trying to pull a me from the other night? We're only an hour.
Yeah, only an hour. Yeah, only an hour, and only in the second match.
It's only fucking 4 matches. We're gonna breeze through the rest of this.
3 matches, right?
4 matches.
No, 4. See, I walked out on one.
So I was saying before y'all had your meltdown, I was about to start getting into the second match of the night, but then y'all had your meltdown. He took the damn jersey off, and y'all still look kind of concerned.
I'm fine.
No, Shane, you're not. Shane, you're like this. You're like,
dude, I'm producing the show. My face always looks like this. I'm looking at this widescreen TV, making sure that everything is on point.
Brother, I will not lie to you. You do not look like that on a regular basis. What?
Yes, I do. Like, I'm looking to make sure that everything is
even
on
LaJuan
cue
is
and
laughing
ready.
because he knows that you don't look like that on a regular basis. You don't ever look like
What do you mean, even though LaJuan is laughing? How do you know what he's laughing at?
Because I said what I said, and he started laughing after what I said. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because you sound ridiculous. That's why he's laughing. That's why he's laughing. And Jay is laughing too because he has the anime eyes. That's why they're laughing at you.
Moving. So I see how this is. So the divide is right here on the screen. That's what the divide is right there. Okay, no problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Three Bells debate.
Right. So it's match number 2, Naomi versus Candice LeRae. Shane, tell me about that match, Shane. How did you like that match?
I just told you about the first match, but you want to do it again out of shade, huh? You forgot I spoke about the first match?
I did not forget because I also asked the 2 fellas around you what their opinions were to the question. So go ahead, Shane. How was this match?
And this was part of the whole confusion that I'd had with watching it on TV and then looking on X, because sometime I'm on X.
I love you so much.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. LaJuan's still trying to be my partner after this right now. Just cut it out.
LaJuan was probably texting him, I'm sorry.
And here's Jay trying to call back to you. Jay,
okay.
you cut it out, Jay. You can't be. Stop it.
Let's go, man.
I ain't say nothing mean at all yet. Still.
Yet.
Right. Yet.
He said yet, but he's on standby. He's just waiting. Right, see, that's why he's in his head like this. He's waiting.
Mm-hmm.
He's on his Jacob. He's on his Jacob shit right now.
See, his sound is good. The lights is working. Everything.
Okay, you got party lights in there and everything. You got the purple. Oh, the mixer. That's white with the lights.
Damn, all the lights are on?
He cut all that shit off.
He got the lights.
That's how it comes on.
Yeah, that's why it looks like a nightclub in there. You over there DJing.
It's over. The club is over now. He didn't turn the lights off. He turned the lights off.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Happy Friday.
Wait, you're better off alone.
Yo, y'all cut it out now. Come on now.
Anyway.
We got match number 2. I think this was actually a good match right here. This was one of the longer matches of the night too, by the way.
It was very good. Naomi, she really has some interesting moves, in her catalog, in her pocket, whatever you want to call it, a pocketbook. She does this thing. She did this thing where she had Candice like hanging on the second rope, had her head between her thighs, a lucky girl. And then she did this thing where she jumped and DDT'd her head with between her thighs.
Oh my gosh, dude, I called it a pile driver.
Ah, okay.
She gave her a pile driver without hands.
Right, because she had her head. She had Candice's head between her legs.
Shane, literally, I wrote that. I said nasty modified pile driver by Naomi because I was like, oh.
Yeah, imagine if she had Candice face the other way. Candice did this thing where they was outside the ring and she slams Naomi on the edge of the ring, which I thought was pretty strong looking. It was strong enough for a replay before they went to commercial.
I didn't know what to call that. I just said it was a nice takedown by Candice on the ring apron.
And Candice actually, we came back and she had the upper hand. And some way, somehow, her bestie, Indy, got involved and managed to ram Naomi's head against the ring post. And somebody in the back said, "Oh, hell no."
Right.
Oh, hell no.
That's the final
Not my
straw
butch.
right there,
Oh, that's my butch. Oh, I got to come out. God damn it. And then out of nowhere, here comes Naomi's bestie, Baby.
Yes,
Baby. So she comes out and she handles Indy. And while that's going on, Naomi managed to do her split leg something move. It's this thing where she got behind Candice and she did a split in the air and then they both landed in the ring. I don't know the name, but it was good enough for Naomi to win.
Bruh.
And Naomi, they were celebrating and Baby was standing on the third rope, leaning forward and the second rope. And then here comes Naomi's head coming out from between her thighs.
Bro, I was like, wait, hold up. I was like, hold on. I'm like,
what is going on?
What are we doing here? I'm like, are y'all telling us something? Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind watching
if she turned around, if Naomi turned around, then
no. If Baby would have turned around,
oh, even better.
Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, but Jay, Bayley was looking good. Bayley was looking good.
Wake up, Mundo! Nice. Wake up!
What? She was looking good in those because I'm thinking back
BBL jeans.
Those tights.
The BBL jeans.
She was wearing black
BBL jeans.
She was wearing tights, black tights tonight. I was like, ooh, Jesus. And then then Naomi smacked her butt.
She sure did when she came out of it.
I was like, what?
See, you didn't peep it. When she came out of it, she said, and then walked away. I said, Merry Christmas. I know that's right.
Yo, shit.
She was.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have called on Shane.
Had a good hearty meal. You should have started so you done started.
But this was a good match overall. If I can get the amen blessings from Jay and
you get my old man laugh.
Overall, that was a good match, correct? Because I mean, it went way right. That match went way longer than I thought it would have, because Candice LeRae. But Jay, I feel like Triple H is trying to build the credibility. Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry.
Shane, really?
Okay, I'll behave.
Jay, I feel like Triple H is trying to build the credibility of Candice as a single superstar, but as well build the credibility of Indy as a heel. Remember, because at one point we were kind of like trying to figure out, Candice was the heel, but Indy was very hesitant at doing the bad things. But now we done seen 2 weeks straight. She don't give a shit. Now she's like throwing people into the ring post and just helping out. So like, Jay, what say you?
I think with Candice, like I even noticed in this fight, she was more aggressive. It seemed like you could tell that she's training more with her husband, learning a lot of his moves, and this is a new side of her. Mm-hmm. Because like with Triple H, when he had Ciampa and Gargano on NXT, those were like his little sons, the sons he never had.
Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Especially Ciampa being up there in age too, but
right.
these were his 1A and 1B. Like if he needed like a mellow Andrade match, who would he call? Gargano, Ciampa. Let's fight 3-4 times. You feel me?
They mentioned that. I mean, I'm not even jumping ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like Candice showed a lot of offense today. A lot of unique offense, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't see this. We ain't see this from her ever.
I mean, because most of her matches, whenever she was on Raw, were like 2 minutes. They were quick matches, so it's kind of surprising.
And you like that neck breaker that she did from the second rope. I thought that was real devious from her. And then, like Shane said earlier, when she dropped Naomi on her face on outside apron, that one was ridiculous as well. Mm-hmm. And also with Indy, you could kind of tell, like when she got called up to that roster, like I told you guys before a long time ago, she was never ready. She was in the Kiana James role. Not ready, and they don't know what to do with her.
Well, Vince didn't know what to do with her. Now,
right.
Thinking back, thinking of what we just spoke about.
Right, because Indy was NXT champion when she got called up. So you're like, wait a minute, how is this even happening? And then the next night, on that Tuesday, they made her drop the title and then said she had a broken foot and still called her to the main roster. And I'm like, oh, she's
that sounds like a Vince. That sounds like a Vince situation. Like, how can I screw this over more? Yeah,
just call her up while she got a broken foot.
Yeah, so dumb. All right. Oh. So we have an in-ring promo coming up with Gunther and Cody Rhodes. But before we do that, I wanted to wait till 12, but this promo was long as hell, and I don't want to go through it yet. So we're gonna hit a commercial break, Shane.
All right, we're gonna hit a commercial break.
LeJuan, how do you disappear before the commercial actually happens?
Because I gotta go.
Because you gotta go. Yeah.
Got it. So, all right, so this is the Three Bells Podcast Friday Night SmackDown recap. You guys are treating this like a Tuesday. It's your boy Mundo. That's me. I got Shane O'Mac, LeJuan over there, and my brother who's starting to be not mad at me anymore. Triple J, the birthday boy. Still your birthday week. So happy birthday. We'll be right back after these messages. Enjoy.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
The 3 Belts Podcast. Oh, feast thine eyes on this sumptuous treat of a man in front of you. No need adjusting thine eyeballs. They're not deceiving you. This is, in fact, Jack, Dude Love, the hippest cat in the land, giving it up for a very successful podcast future. And I want to thank you for always talking about the dude on your podcast. It's been known to dude. You talk about my legendary matches, for hours at a time, like that match I had with Stone Cold in April of 1998. That match I had with Stone Cold in May of 1998. And then there was that time, no, Cactus, please. And that's about all there is, because you didn't have good matches, dude. If you were to cue up Kurt Angle's music right now, I might sing along and say, you suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck. But you know who doesn't suck? 3 Bells Podcast. Yeah, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Oh, wow. Oh, fireworks aplenty. The 3-Face of Foley compound, which is actually my hotel room in Los Angeles. Guys, I want to wish you the best. I heard from CEO Dez that you guys would be shocked to hear from me, because I am respected and loved. So keep up the great work, airing every Monday after Raw, Tuesdays after NXT, and Fridays after SmackDown Live on stereo. And now, a rare gift, a Foley sneeze. Have a nice day.
Well, we're back. Well, some of us
That was
are back.
dope. That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire.
Shout outs to our guy, Mr. Mick Foley, a.k.a. Mankind, a.k.a. Dude Love, a.k.a. Cactus Jack, the many faces of Foley, because we got them all 4 of them during our lifetime watching WWE. It's the 3 Bells Podcast SmackDown Recap with your boys. I'm Mundo. That's Shane. And that's LaJuan. Over there, it's supposed to be Jay, but I guess he forgot the time limit that we had.
I'm still missing.
Yeah.
So
2 minutes.
Up.
There you go.
We see something. Something coming.
See something coming. There he is.
There he goes. All right. Welcome back. I know.
There you go.
Even
Howdy.
that, Jay, even that doesn't seem like enough time, huh?
And that was 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Because the thing is, I got these headphones under this mask here, so just to pull it off, take it off, and go run, that shit takes like 45 seconds. So,
bruh, 2 minutes. I never knew 2 minutes was so damn fast in my life until just now. Because I went out there to make sure, I was just trying to make sure it's not my time.
I'm pissed off because you took that title from all of us.
what?
That's not me.
What was that?
Huh? That was definitely not.
See, that was LaJuan, because we can't hear you.
Yeah.
So you can't say it wasn't me.
Your mixer is on.
You're on mute.
It wasn't me.
So yeah. I was just checking to make sure that it's not my time to
LaJuan,
cook.
why are you looking like that? What happened?
I told you that Yankee stuff is bad. Look.
Bad juju.
It was. I told you. It's off.
We still can't hear you.
He was saying that his mixer's off, so
It's been off. I don't know how.
Okay, now we're starting to hear you.
I unmuted myself just now, but
Okay.
how I was playing when I was on mute.
Okay, that whole time you was on mute. Okay.
So
because you're looking like, what's going on? What happened?
I don't have nothing playing. I don't even have YouTube on, so that wasn't me. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Stop yelling.
Yeah, that's how we do it with you.
We can't hear you. Oh man, LaJuan is having a night tonight, Jay. I'm so surprised that you are not getting on him like as much as he used to get on you.
Right.
You are missing. You are not capitalizing.
It's freezing with LaJuan. Freezing with LaJuan. No sound with LaJuan.
About you.
Okay.
That's because the Dodgers already won, so I don't have to say nothing.
Oh shit!
They did the talking for me.
What was the score?
Man, it was grand slam. It was
something
6-3. 6-3. 6-3 with 2 outs. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
That's not bad. I mean, we hit first.
Also, y'all was 1 out away from winning the game.
Yeah, just 1 out, and the dude hit a grand slam, and they win.
Who was pitching? I don't know y'all pitchers, but who was pitching?
Schmidt. It was Schmidt.
I don't know.
Schmidt?
Yeah. Schmidt the shitter.
Yo, is this going to repeat the Mets series? So you guys going to win game 2? Because remember, we lost to Flattery the first game too.
No. Anyway.
You got to get back to New York. All you got to do is get back to New York. Y'all
LaJuan, are you okay?
Supposed to be in the 70s when y'all get back. So,
LaJuan, are you okay? 0 for 0, 0, 0, 0, 0?
Yo, okay, Jay. I like the shade. I'm loving the shade, Jay. Yo, Jay.
Hey, we gonna take your mask off so everybody gonna see you.
Oh wow!
I don't need to. I got the okey doke from a friend of mine to keep it on.
Birthday Swiss Beats.
Oh,
you might get your wish. You might get your wish later, LaJuan.
They already saw me one time when I messed up. That was everybody's one and only chance.
Me and Shane was like, ooh. I was like,
and then Mundo said, Rey Mysterio. Because it happened right when Rey Mysterio mask came off.
Yo, I was like, Rey Mysterio.
Because you don't know what you was thinking of. He was just like on camera, he just said, turn this shit off. It's hot. It was like, Jay, no, what you doing?
Mind you, Jay, out of respect for you, brother, I did not highlight that and make it a funny moment of the night. I was like, nope. That dude, you had to be there, or you have to watch the playback for it to happen.
Yeah, playback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what number episode that was, so we could.
I love my brother, even though
I won't say nothing. But I know where it is. I won't say nothing.
Right.
I won't say nothing.
All right, so we got a random backstage look at the men's Crown Jewel Championship with the Butlers and all that other stuff. I'm so over it. Like, enough. We get it. We know what the championship looks like, but it's like we don't care because it means absolutely nothing. Like,
and look at the part of the Barclays that they did it from. They did it from the Dean Street side where the steps are right downstairs,
bro. Like that's like I was like, really? That's the main entrance.
By the elevator.
That's the entrance right there for anybody who's like a talent or if you're a worker. Like I used to work there, so that's where we used to come in and go through the scanner. That's where the buses go and all that. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Well, it just came from the dollar cab, so right out of the dollar cab and went straight down that way.
Yeah, that's where I saw Riddle at or something like that. Remember Shane? We saw Riddle over there too.
Mm-hmm. Got into a little clown car or something.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Chad Gable going into Blink Fitness at one time.
Really?
Yeah, when he was Shorty G.
Oh God, with the big forehead and the long hair. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. That was how he survived that, God only knows. But we're in the ring with with Cody Rhodes. And he's interrupted by Gunther. He didn't get to do his woe.
So they're both in the ring after their music played.
Remember what Gunther accomplished the last time we were in Saudi Arabia. King of the ring.
I don't know why we got this space so if we already had 2 already.
Ay, Cody. Why are you doing this to me, Cody? Talk. Jesus Christ.
So, Cody,
Cody?
what do you want to talk about, huh?
I'm glad he did that. Glad he did that.
Well, I would say it's fairly obvious what I want to talk about. I asked you last week, you saw my invitation. I want to know why. Why you leave Crown Jewel as champion.
Y'all both were champ.
Well, let me interrupt you, Cody.
Y'all both could have
Because
walked out
obviously
as
I'm here
champions.
because you want to know my reason why. But let's talk about you a little bit first. First of all, I want to say it was totally unnecessary to mention your daughter last week. This has nothing to do with your daughter. This has everything to do with a champion versus champion match for the Crown Jewel Championship.
Is that his way of
So
apologizing?
let's find out who the better champion out of us two is.
They probably upset at him.
So that was a soft apology.
Cody, you know what I don't understand? Every single time you drag the people closest to you into your business. So look at the things you've done. At WrestleMania, you fulfilled your story, and it's all for the legacy of Dusty Rhodes. You want to be the quarterback of this operation. You keep asking, give me that John Cena schedule, just to live up to somebody else's standards. You know what I think, Cody? I think you're doing all of this to make things a little bit more dramatic than they really are.
Told y'all.
Didn't you say that? Yeah.
Pandering
I'm
to
going to
the
be fully
crowd.
honest with you now. My reason why is myself. I am the greatest professional wrestler in this company right now.
I cannot dispute that at all.
Facts.
So my
2 losses in
reason
how many years?
for all of this
4.
is live up to
Insane.
myself. So now, Cody, do me a favor. Imagine all of those people here wouldn't be in the building right now. It's just you and me, and you give me that honesty back. And I want to know, what is your real reason why, if there really is any?
That is a legit question. Like,
For a man educated and so well dressed, double-breasted suit, nice OP on
Who
your
cares
wrist.
about
I
your
do have
suit?
to admit that is the dumbest question that has
Double-breasted.
ever
No.
been asked of me in a wrestling ring.
he's deflecting. Hell no. That was not a dumb question. Like, if
You
these
want
fans
to
are not here,
strip away
tell
the
me
veneer,
why
see
you
what's
really want
behind
to
the
be.
eye of Cody Rhodes. You're not the only one. But then you say, take everybody out of this, just you and I. Newsflash, brother, none of this exists without all of them.
Again, he was pandering
And
to
you
the
had-
crowd. Like,
You
bro,
had the nerve, the gumption to take away their woe. I say we give it to you, Gunther. You guys want a woe? Let's do it.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Terrible.
bro,
And
guys, y'all feeling me now
dramatic.
with this dude? You feeling me with this dude?
Dramatic.
Yes,
Have
very
you seen
dramatic.
my family? Have you seen my brother? You bet your ass I'm dramatic. They don't call them Cody crybabies for nothing. It's not like we say, hey, they're Cody badasses, although they could drop a man if they needed to. We are proud to be dramatic. We are proud to be a bit of a messy king.
Speak for yourself.
Question for you. Where were you yesterday?
Doesn't
Day
matter.
before that?
Doesn't
Thursday,
matter.
Wednesday.
I was there at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. I was talking about WrestleMania 41. I was making the media rounds. I was doing everything that was asked of me, but you couldn't be bothered to get out of bed, could you?
All
what?
I have to.
Prestige.
Right.
How well you look with a World Heavyweight Championship. You've got part of it down. The part you're missing is the giant responsibility that comes with it.
Oh, come on.
Cody, responsibility? Look at this. I am the workhorse champion of this company. I know everything
Damn
about
right.
responsibility.
And the crowd claps.
Right, and the WWE champion is
Don't
just
you
a face.
think
that
I
do
get the
media
same
shit.
requests that you do?
Of
The
course.
difference is I just tell them no.
Yo, I fucked with Gunther.
Because
I
I
really
got
like
the
this.
guts to say no. I got the guts to say no to the boss. I got the guts to say no to any media request, to any charity. I especially got the guts to say no to all of them.
Yeah.
And you know what, Cody? The reason why you don't say no
Like I said, this was
the
the
reason
best
why you
SmackDown
don't put
ever.
yourself
Oh
first
man.
is if you stop
Hey, Rick.
being the
Hey,
servant
Rick.
Good,
of
Rick.
everybody else, your little story is over.
Yeah, I agree with Gunther 100%. Like, bro, you don't have to
And
say
you know
yes to
what that
everything.
makes you?
But I told y'all about that.
That
with
makes
him.
you a gutless champion.
Mm.
And the gutless champion will always be secondary to me.
I can't see Gunther losing this match.
What do they say
uh,
about you?
Can't.
Ring general?
Oh boy.
That it? You're a ring general because you're 6'4", 250 pounds. A ring general because you have been terrorizing the planet long before we called you Gunther. I don't see a general at all, though, because you command no one. You lead no one but yourself. And you want to mention guts? All I do, my whole career has been built on guts. The path less traveled has been made up with my own guts. You want to know what guts are? Guts is ending a civil discussion like this and taking the first shot.
Yeah, because you're a fucking bad guy. That's why. Only a bad guy would do something shit like that.
The ring general obviously pushed the wrong button in the American.
That was a punk ass move.
Yeah, that's some bad. That's some heel shit right there.
I like that he did it though.
I'm telling you,
It's talking. I don't know.
it was nothing. He said nothing to him to warrant him to attack him like that.
Right.
Unless he can't accept the truth.
That's usually the case when you're going back and forth with somebody and they have nothing else to say.
Again, this is the second time in the ring talking with each
Even
other.
in the odds to his coming to his friend Cody's side. I think Gunther accomplished
So, Lamar, you
what he
agree with
set out
this?
to do tonight.
Because-
Gunther found the flaw in Cody Rhodes' game
match.
plan.
Is this a future tag match?
A weakness quite like the
Yep.
world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Randy
Oh,
said.
yeah.
Randy saying something
All about Gunther.
Randy's holding the title. He's looking at it for a second.
again.
For the third time.
Mm-hmm.
But the one I'm saying, you agree with what Cody just did? Like, if he's a good guy, why is he attacking somebody in the middle of a conversation?
Well, keyword was guts. He showed guts, basically saying that I'll do this basically to you without you knowing. That takes guts. You the ring general. I'm a show, and I have guts. I'm letting you know I got guts. No one has ever done nothing like that to you. So that's me showing I got guts. I kind of liked it because his talking is just boring. It's getting boring now, and it's not exciting whenever he's saying anything in the ring. So him doing that kind of saved them a little bit, saved his promo.
Shane,
But Gunther kicked his ass in his promo.
Shane, do you agree with Lawan? Like, you agree that the good guy, the baby face, should be attacking someone when they're having a one-on-one conversation? When Gunther didn't look like he was trying to have any type of confrontation at all, besides, a war of words.
No, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all, because again, when you have a war of words with somebody, that's usually the tactic when your opponent has nothing else to say. When you barking back and forth with somebody and you have the upper hand,
right?
What is there left for them to do but to hit you?
Right.
Which I thought was a punk ass move. That's a punk ass move.
Right. That's something that you would expect Gunther to do,
right?
To Cody, right?
Right. If it was to either or, however, Gunther, he didn't have to do it because again, he was destroying him with the facts.
Right.
He was throwing off facts with him. So that was the only thing that he was able to do.
Right.
And that's what you get. You play stupid games and you win stupid prizes.
Correct. And Jay, what do you think, Jay, on your end with the fact that Gunther asked him a legitimate question about taking the fans out of everything right now and just giving me an actual response to what is your motivation for all of this? And Cody basically ducked the question and pivoted and went and was like, "Oh, if we don't have the fans, there's nothing." But like, what was, how do you feel about that?
I like you said, he used the fans as a to me. That was his decoy. The fans. He's using us. This is what I've been like. I understand what you were saying about him being the bad guy because I still see him as Stardust, a bad guy. Nobody liked him. So now to the point where he pushed himself on top of us to like him because we didn't like him before.
Right.
Now he has the upper hand in doing what he wants to do because me and you know that he is the bad guy.
Right.
He's letting it be known. Like, nobody, I bet you back then you didn't fuck with Stardust. Shane didn't fuck with Stardust.
I didn't know nothing about.
Nobody fucked with Stardust.
I didn't know anything about a Stardust.
Exactly. We got dashing Cody Rhodes, and that was boring. The only person that saved them from being doomed was fucking Randy Orton.
Right.
Randy Orton takes him into Legacy. He's the shit. As soon as him and DiBiase beat him up, get him out of there, there goes the end of Cody's reign. DiBiase leaves the company, and Randy's still Randy.
What a flip! He was so underrated, that guy. DiBiase.
Yes.
He was so nasty in that ring. Very underrated.
You better shout Vince out on that one. That's a Vince being Vince.
It's a grand fault. He don't like his father, so he think he don't like him.
I mean, wasn't he with Bo though on the B team?
No,
that was
which is Curtis Axel.
That's Curtis
Mr.
Axel.
Perfect son.
That was perfect.
Yeah, my bad. My apologies. I mixed them up. Well, again, I told you guys, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, I told you guys, like, I've been feeling like this dude is a heel, and he's portraying a good guy, but he keeps forcing these things on to us as fans, and it's really starting to break down now. And you have somebody like Gunther who will call him out on it, like, bro. You want to be John Cena all of a sudden now? You don't have no reason. Like, everything about you is about being somebody. Excuse me, being somebody else.
Right.
Whether it's your father, whether it's John Cena, whether like. I really think that was a legitimate question that he asked him, saying, "Take the fans out of it. What's your end goal? Like, what's the reason why you're doing what you're doing?" And I liked Gunther's answer to that, saying, like, he's trying to basically top or best himself, as he just spent basically 2 years as an Intercontinental champion. So now I want to be better than that. And I don't disagree with him. He is currently the best wrestler in WWE right now, because I mean every match that this guy has is a 5-star match in my opinion. because he brings out the best of whatever opponent he has, and it's just like you can't dispute anything, and that's why I'm like, in this situation, I cannot see him losing, and you know, and that's why it's a tough one because he's going against the Golden Boy, the WWE champion. But what he said made a lot of sense. I'm the workhorse champion. You know, I do all the fighting and everything, and you do all the media. Is basically what he said. I can tell them no and not give a shit because I still compete every time I have to.
But that's similar to like how Seth used to say it too.
Yeah,
Seth used to be like,
Roman.
Look, yeah, Roman's the guy who's going out there selling the company, you know, talking the talk while I'm here defending my title at house shows, you know, dark matches, TV, PLEs. You need me, I'm there. I'll break my back.
Right.
And, you know, like that.
And Jay
like,
said, "Go ahead, Jay. Close it out." Go ahead.
And like with Cody, he fought The Rock. A lot of our childhood heroes. He's a good guy. We know him as more than a good guy than a bad guy. And then as Roman was gone, Roman turned into a good guy. So the bad guy stood the bad guy, and Roman, who we cheered, turned into the good guy. So it's like we know you, Cody. You ain't slick. Right. Me and Shane used to talk so much shit about that back then. Like,
and I used to tell y'all,
fucking Cody.
I used to tell y'all, I'm down the middle. I don't really, you know, I can go. But more recently, I'm just like, I'm seeing the bullshit. It's bullshit, straight up. But Jay, again, you have said the word of the night. We are looking at the Bloodline story of the last few weeks, and let's check it out. What's going on with the Bloodline? Because that's a major topic in story here in WWE.
Better get used to seeing this because you're looking at the present and the future. You're looking at the Bloodline. And you looking at the Tribal Chief.
Is there any conceivable way to stop this new rogue Bloodline?
And Roman Reigns can't do nothing about it.
Nothing.
Though nobody got bigger issues with Roman than I do.
I'm proud of you.
And no yeet. But dividing the family like this, it ain't it. I left the family.
Like a little brother that's mad that the older brother took the last slice of pizza.
I became the Intercontinental Champion, little brother.
The last pepperoni.
Stop calling me your little brother. I'm your Tribal Chief now.
See, they cut that line last week.
The family.
They did?
Then why did you have to go get them? Why'd you have to go get Jacob?
I heard it.
There's a reason why we stayed away from him. And if you keep staring at me like that, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Yeah, I saw all of this on my because I DVR'd it. Okay.
It's gonna be different.
It's the rematch. The Intercontinental Championship. Ron and Jay.
Yeah, we should have known this was going to happen.
I told you. And so did Juan.
I knew it.
Oh, shit.
He's here to help Jay. Jay told him, I want nothing to do with you. Well, now Tonga Loa.
Oh, super kick. Tama Tonga's in and he eats a super kick as well.
I'm trying to help you. It's not help, man. I'm trying to help you. What do you mean trying to help you? You're not listening. I told you. Listen. All you got to do is reach out.
Oh, a super spear.
Solo Sikoa shoved Jey Uso out of the way of that spear.
Oh, shoot.
That's what we want to see.
That Solo pushed his brother out the way.
He sure did.
Oh, Jacob Fatu.
That's for talking smack last week.
I knew that was going to happen.
Spear is landed. Ron Breakker is the Intercontinental Champion again.
God damn it.
Solo's message has to be, it didn't have to be that way, Jay.
This is all your fault.
I sent it to you guys earlier this week where Solo said what he had to say after the match happened when he was walking to the back, and he said, like, Jay, he said it didn't have to be that way, but it's what you chose. So So we are still backstage. We are with
Rick is not lying, by the way. The Bloodline story is in God mode now.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like, now we're in the fifth year of this, or fourth year, or going on 5 years of this now.
And I am totally fine.
This started in 2019, right?
I'll say pandemic, yeah.
During the pandemic.
Pandemic 2020. The ending of 19, maybe?
No, I'm saying, remember, the first domino is Roman before anything else. And then 2020, when he came back, he recruited Jay and Paul Heyman. Anyway, so it's like 4 or 5 years now into this. So definitely in God mode. But I got to speed this up because I got a 20% notice. So we're backstage right now with Lash, Jakara, Damage Control, Chelsea, Piper. They're all just talking and talking and talking. And yeah. Where did this go?
All looking good.
Mm-hmm.
We could actually have your attention for a
All
moment.
3 general managers.
I told you.
Ava.
They pull out for
You
Brooklyn.
guys have been at each other's throats for weeks on all 3 shows, so we have worked together to come up with an idea to nip it in the bud once and for all.
Nick.
That's right. Ladies,
That's my
it's my
general
pleasure
manager.
to inform you that at Crown Jewel, you'll be defending those titles against all of these teams in a fatal 4-way tag team match.
Cara go in the...
Why are they so happy?
I mean, sounds good to us because we stay ready so we don't have to get ready.
And since you ladies want to shoot your shot, well, here's your chance. And you better come with it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, but she said, Lamar, you gotta come get it.
What? That's
Shoot your
big
shot.
for
Come
Lash
get
and
it.
Jakara.
But the
It
thing
sure
is, the
is.
thing is, though, like I believe Michael and Corey mentioned after that, they had a triple threat match and they lost the title. So how are you confident in a fatal 4-way match? You add an extra team now, and you talking shit like that, like we stay ready. Like what?
It sounds so similar to their first title run when they was too overconfident heading into that match and they lost it.
Right. I'm like, I don't get it.
They still the favorites because they're the champions.
Yeah, but I mean, they were the favorites probably in that match too, and they lost to Unholy Union.
Unholy Union.
They didn't get pinned, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Lash and Jakara came out on top of this, or Damage Control.
I will lose my mind if Lash and Jakara took that.
Yeah, but honestly, I think the way things are trending right now, I think it would be Damage Control to win the title.
From the way it's looking like, it looked like we got 4 different tag teams represent a different brand. I'm not going to say that Bianca and Jay is representing SmackDown because they are, but being the fact that they are champions, they're representing all brands because they can go to all brands with the belt. So
that's correct. Yes, they're WWE,
NXT, SmackDown, and Raw, and Jay and Bianca as a whole. So that's what it's looking like.
That is correct. You're correct on that one, bro.
Some type of Survivor Series fight.
But again, I think that from what we've been watching on Raw for the last few months, this setup is for Damage Control to win. Now, whether they pin Bianca and Jade is a different situation, but I really think that this might be for them to win because we've been watching both Io and Kyrie destroy the talent whenever they're in the ring. Or we might have a situation where Shane's favorite tag team in the women's division might show up, PFC, and figure out a way to just, cost somebody the match. So
Excuse me? Who told you that?
What?
Who told you that?
You defend them all the time. Every time I do this, because I did it. I did it earlier tonight, and you didn't say nothing. But
no, because you used that to describe something else, which was more truthful than you calling them by that name. The team.
What I described earlier was more truthful than what we know about that damn team. You serious?
Because you using this to describe the whole team. That's not the whole team. That's what my argument is.
No, I never said that it was describing the whole team. It's about who we know be doing this.
When we talk about the team, this is what you talk about when we talk about that faction. And it's not that whole faction. That's why I tell you, dude, don't do that, because it's one that is not.
But then that means you're talking about people that might have not seen the episode where we described and we talked about who on the team is doing what they're doing on the team. We had a whole discussion about this. We had a fact and discussion that Evil Gina was having relations with some older guy. We understand that, but we know that the rest of the team is doing this. We know that,
right? But then when after that, when we talk about them, this is what you do, and then I say cut it out. I say cut it out because it's not all of them. We've said this numerous times.
No, but the thing is, like I said to you on Monday, they haven't been on TV in like almost a month, so I haven't done it. So I don't know what you're talking about.
So the message board is filling up, guys.
So Rick says, shout out to the guy who gives us the small TV set on the bottom of the screen. That's so fire. Well, thank you. He's talking about our little TV right there underneath Lawan's chin. Nice little TV. It's a little vintage TV that we got from a yard.
Well, Shane, I was about to say, go ahead.
Got someone named Candy. Shout out to Candy. The Bloodline story is carrying SmackDown.
It has always carried. It has always carried SmackDown. I mean, when SmackDown was doing it without the Bloodline, it was kind of corny, and I was like, "Damn it! Why am I hosting this show all of a sudden now when we're dry?" So,
Here's something interesting also from Candy. Cody Rhodes is manipulating the fans' every move he makes and every word he says. Every word he says is something heelish.
Exactly, Candy. That's exactly what I've been saying.
Exactly what he's been saying.
Yeah, he's literally doing this purposely. Yeah, I agree.
Homelander, like you said.
Yeah, 100%. And it's just to boost him.
Yep.
Are we done?
What are we doing?
Are we done with the chat? I mean, Jay brought it up, and then we kind of went.
Okay. Yeah, that was the last one.
I'm sorry. The chat was like, all right. So then,
he was saying that so that you and I can stop.
I mean, this is what we do.
I think so. Yeah, it's all love.
Always. We're at match number 3. Number 1 contenders match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. It's the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. Or the other way around, as Shane has the DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Jay, we'll start with you. We'll go with Lawan and then end with Shane. Fellas, tell me about this match. What did you like about it? What did you think about it? What's up?
Very fast paced.
I thought I was first.
Jay, I said Jay.
I just said very fast paced. That's all. It was fast as hell.
Okay.
Skip over me, Jesus Christ.
Before Jay responds, you got to get his one in. You got to get his one line in. Yes, very fast paced. There you go, Jay.
Well, this match itself with DIY, like, we know that they're gonna be really aggressive within what they do in the ring. And Motor City Machine Guns, from what I've been watching from them, I watched a lot of their past stuff, and they're just as hard hitting as they are. So we got to see that tonight from both teams. I can't be mad mad at either team because everything was pretty much clean in this match, and the fact that when Gargano took out Ciampa, the first thing that came to my mind is, uh-oh, are we getting part 4? Are we gonna get the main roster version of Ciampa versus Gargano eventually? Like that's exactly what ran through my mind right there. Like, yeah, they can't win this match. They can't, they've been right there for the tag titles ever since they lost it. They've been damn near been number one contender for the past 3-4 months, and it was getting stale between them two being a tag team, and with this new tag team that we got on the horizon, like damn, I said what my prediction last week when I saw them was to be tag champions by no later than the Rumble. And, these guys are moving up the food chain pretty fast, knowing that these guys are 3-time TNA champs. Also, Ciampa was really aggressive on the outside. He fought harder to me than what Gargano did. But Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, their offense is ridiculous, especially how they work on the ropes. They know how to do their jump flips, the drop kick from the top ropes, which was one move that I thought was bananas from them. And they still got a lot up their sleeve. Kudos to them for getting this victory, only because of the fact that Gargano got Ciampa. And I think Ciampa's going to be really upset and take it out on Gargano within the next couple of weeks. Fellas? Somebody?
Anybody?
Wani James?
So for me, I thought the match was great. Again, fast pace, dope. It seemed like every time Johnny kicked somebody in the face, I was like, "Ooh, that shit gotta hurt, man," because them just look so real, man. Like he's really kicking them in the face. So again, I thought the match was good. Everybody's just working together, fast pace again, like I just mentioned. Shout out to Motor City Machine Gun for picking up this victory. I know these guys are new, and a lot of people that don't know about them is probably like, and why they got over. But this is a fresh start for the tag team division, bringing these guys in, and maybe these guys possibly, if they do win the championship belt, could refresh the tag team division.
So you guys are okay with the fact that these guys are brand new to the company, and what is this? Like, this is their second match in the company, and they're already getting their hands. They're getting closer to a match where they could get their hands on a top prize. You okay? Y'all okay with that?
I mean, we just seen it with Ethan Page on NXT.
For me, I am okay with it, Shane, for the simple fact that if the Bloodline keeps those belts, there's nobody in that division that's beating them out of a possible somebody interrupting them, possibly maybe Roman or somebody interrupting them to get the belts off of them. But again, I don't see nobody in the SmackDown division beating the Bloodline unless somebody's cheating or doing something like that. So the fact that we got these new guys to possibly change the tag team division and help build it up, it's like a refresh.
Right.
Right.
And, I mean,
because
go ahead, Jay.
That's one thing I did feel about SmackDown's tag team side. They have a lot of stale wrestlers that are not doing too much because a lot of them are singles competitors more than what they are tag teams. And like you said, they needed a new, refreshed look. And you bring these two guys upon and revive the whole thing because everybody's not it. Like you said, the Bloodline's the Bloodline. We don't see Theory and Waller. We don't see other tag Street Profits.
These guys already lost already.
Right, pretty much. There's only like
Theory and Waller was on. They've been on NXT.
But there's only like what? So. There's only like what 4 to 6 tag teams on SmackDown.
Well, look. My thing is this though: if you didn't realize it, this week has been dedicated to tag team action in WWE on Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. So obviously, they're leaning and trying to make sure that they build the tag team division on all 3 brands. And across women and men. So I'll give them that. It's just that again, all the shows are handcuffed to 2 hours. So you can't feature everybody, Pretty Deadly. We still haven't seen them do much of anything on SmackDown. Raw side, it's other tag teams that we still haven't seen much of. So it's just the curse that you're dealing with right now. So, but the fact that they are paying attention to it, and as far as like the women's, like we just saw, they're like, fuck it, we're gonna have all 4 women's teams. They said that for Crown Jewel.
That's why I was like, it's cool, but at Crown Jewel,
it's gonna be weird because they're gonna all be weird.
It's because they gotta be all dressed,
covered up as hell.
Yeah, it's very.
Get it on SmackDown.
I don't think.
Because if they was to do it on SmackDown, they would have did it in the taping tonight.
Right.
Because they are in Saudi next Friday.
All right.
Right.
I hate to cut y'all off, but I gotta move on. So after the match, we have the Bloodline coming out, Solo and his crew, and we have MCMG still in the ring, Motor City Machine Guns.
So this is them in the ring after, because Motor City, they was in the ring, and then Solo's music comes on, and they're in the ring with Nick Aldis.
We have a promo. Go ahead.
See, that's the part I missed.
We're good. We're all right. It's okay. Nick, there's no problem here.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, shut your mouth.
Somebody say, step outside. Outside and say that.
I just wanted to come out here and introduce ourselves to the #1 contenders. I said, Brooklyn, shut your mouth.
Bro.
Like the Rock.
We ain't doing that in Brooklyn.
You can imagine how loud those boos were out there.
Before I get started,
they treating him like Dominic now. You ain't gonna talk to Brooklyn like that, bro. It's like you got messed up.
Brooklyn, New York. Acknowledge me.
And this is why they love Roman. This is why.
Motor City, welcome to SmackDown. Meet the Bloodline. And I am your tribal chief.
My what?
Shane, I'll be right back, Shane.
Do your thing.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Tribal Chief, and since we're doing introductions, allow me to introduce us. I'm Chris Sabin, and this is Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns, now the #1 contenders for those WWE Tag Team Championships.
Nice to meet you.
And we're always ready, so whenever you're ready to hand those championships over, just let us know. Any place, any time.
Any place, any time. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Any place, any time, huh? Well, since you two came to SmackDown and you want to make an impact for yourself.
TNA Impact.
Yeah.
Good
How
shot.
about a tag team title match right here, right now in Brooklyn?
In Brooklyn, of course.
Wow.
Of course.
These
Wow.
men have
Fucking
fought,
Solo.
they've sacrificed, they've given everything to this business for 20 years, and I will be damned
Wow.
if I'm going to stand by and let them get their earned, fair WWE Tag Team title shot when they're anything less than 100%.
No. Nick, stop. We've known you a long time. You know more than anyone else what we've put into this industry. Those belts, those tag team titles, those are the most important championships on this planet to us. So if they want to do it right here, right now,
In Brooklyn?
then you got us. Let's do it. Give us our title shot right now.
This is what you want? This is what you want? This is what you want?
That's what
This is what
Brooklyn
you
was.
want? They give me a referee out here and let's do this right now.
See, they asked the universe. See how they asked the universe?
I hate everything about it. I
love
understand
that.
it. I understand the heart and the
I
passion
love that.
of Saban and Shelley.
And there's the
But this
referee,
is
and we have ourselves a match, fellas. Just like that. We have a match, which is because at first I thought the third match was the main event, because even the guys at the announce table announced the third match, which was the tag team match with DIY and Motor City. That was the main event. So I'm like, wait, we're only getting 3 matches tonight? But yeah, we got 4 matches. This is our main event. So LaJuan, you want to talk about it? Jay, you want to talk about it?
Let's
This is
talk.
match number 4.
Well, pretty much, in the beginning of this match, you could see that the Motor City Machine Guns basically did everything that they just did to DIY in the same fashion, same order, pretty much. And, we could see also that Saban had a nice missile drop kick in that match again. So he basically had 2 nice ones, real clean. Because I literally wrote that twice tonight. And their finishing move called the Skull and Bones. Jesus Christ. That's a very good finisher. But like I keep on telling you guys, they have more up their sleeve. But I hope WWE doesn't hold them back from using their other alternate finishers. Because they're a really good tag team, and as they told all this, they've been in there for 20 years. And from what I seen from them the first time when I seen some TNA highlights was from 2008. So that's 16 years right there that these guys have been putting in a lot of work. And for them to get this win tonight, courtesy of everything that happened with Mr. Yeet, shit. Good, that's good. You made me lose mine, I'm gonna make you lose yours. The crowd sold that shit to us tonight. The crowd knew the hoodie was coming. They were already yeeting during the match. So it was only but a matter of time before that black hoodie came off and we knew it was Jay. See, the fans should have never did that, because that shit was they were like, oh, yee, ee. So that was cool to see that we got Jay in Brooklyn tonight. Damn it. We got Jay in Brooklyn. We got Triple H in Brooklyn. We got Triple J here. Oh my God, there goes the combination. Jesus Christ. 2 of my favorite guys were in the building. Good for the Bloodline to lose, though.
Mundo, your mic is not plugged in. Just so you know. All right, Jay, keep going.
Yeah, you could go now. I think I said enough.
No, I was going to leave it for you guys because I don't have anything except for what happened after the match. So,
Motor C Machine Gun, man, looking like workaholics out there, man, because they just had a match and now they in a match again for the titles. And surprisingly, these guys win. Like I said, it's as a refresh to the tag team division, man. But it was good to see Roman and Jimmy come out of nowhere, fuck up Solo, whoop up Jacob, fighting in the back, everybody going backstage, and all of you hear everybody saying yeet, yeet, yeet. Somebody come out looking like Jimmy, got the mask on, hoodie, and just start going off, man, because the ref got hit by mistake. You know, that was the outcome. We knew that was going to happen. And then Jay just comes out of nowhere, super kicks, spears, the other members of the bloodline, and then Motor City Machine Gun gets the win, man. They get the dub. We got new tag team champions, man. Um, Only thing that I really hate about a lot of these matches is these damn commercials, man. These damn commercials really mess up some of these matches, man, because we can't really even see or get the outcome or the feeling as a fan to understand what the matches are like. Um, I will hope that one day, like they're doing with Netflix, they will change up the way on how they do commercials. Maybe when somebody's coming down the entrance, we get a commercial. But them doing these commercials during the matches, even when we could still see the match and the commercial is playing, it's not the same.
I don't like that.
It's trash. And I want to hear what the commentators are saying. You know, I want to know what's going on. I want to know everything. You know, but good win by Motor City, man.
but I mean, of course, us as the fans and the people watching, that's what we want. But realistically, Mundo and I, we know from a production standpoint that when they show the commercials, they do it at those times because those are the most watched moments, as opposed to before the match, because people go to get their beer, they use the bathroom.
Right.
So they know when the match is back on, that's when more eyes is on the TV, and then that's when they show the commercials. So from that standpoint of view, it's perfect marketing. But from the fans that is invested in these matches and in these characters, it sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks. So it's like it's a double-edged type of sword thing, Mundo. But
correct.
I got one thing I could suggest that they do. You know how ESPN, when they're playing certain sports shows, or sports, they have it on different channels or different camera views or different commentators talking different. I would wonder if maybe WWE picks something up like that where you could just probably pay for a premium plan where you could watch it without the commercials.
Well, I mean, you can do that on Netflix, probably for sure. But on cable, like with SmackDown and NXT, there's no way they can do that.
The only time that they did do that was when the WWE Network first launched, and you will go straight to commercial, and your app turns on, and here goes everything that's going on during commercial minus the announcers.
Right. Well, yeah, because the announcers they need to break as well. I mean, what is it? Pat McAfee made it known to us that during the commercial breaks he runs to the back and goes use the bathroom, he used the bathroom and stuff like that. So they don't. I mean, and if you've been at a live show, you see that most of the time you can tell when the commercial's happening because most of the time the cameramen they drop the cameras. The cameras they're not rolling anything. If anything, it might be the big boom camera that might still be rolling. But other than that, the cameraman that's around the ring, they drop the cameras. The announcers are not animated like they usually are. So everybody needs a break. We need a break. I mean, the fact that we do,
That's why I said they should have a way where, for example, let's say we know that the Brooklyn Nets, sometimes they might play on TNT. And if they're playing on TNT, we know for certain that they have a different set of commentators on the Yes Network. What I'm saying is when they go on a commercial, what if they switch to the other commentators that's probably talking in English.
Right, but I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like, okay, they're exclusively on NXT on Netflix. They're not being shown on any other network because they have a contractual obligation to be on Netflix. You know, same thing with USA and same thing with CW. You know, they're not like the NBA where they have multiple different. You know, they have the home teams network because it would be for Brooklyn Nets. And then whatever the home team network is for the team that they're going against, and then the national, you know, audience that they're using with TNT. So it's different. It's just one specific network that they're using, or one specific thing that they're using. So, but I get what you're saying though, because you know they're kind of like leaning towards more of the sports world, especially with this Lee Fitting guy who's coming from ESPN. But other than that, though, you know, because I gotta move the show. Everybody's okay with the fact that closing, to me, the closing of the show was very telling. That we saw Jay and Jimmy embrace for the first time in a long time, and then we also saw Roman observing that. And his face is like, basically, he's like, damn, maybe Jimmy was right. I gotta make things right with me and Jay. You know, obviously, because of the fact that we all worked together, you know, we were able to conquer Solo's bloodline, even though there's still a man down. So,
by the way, Mundo, remember on the chat I said that I saw stuff on X that I wish I hadn't.
Correct.
That was the thing that I saw. Somebody in the audience had recorded them two embracing.
Really?
So and this was like around 8 something.
That's
so
what
this
I'm saying,
hasn't even happened on TV, but it had happened like at the Barclays Center. So I was like, no, I wish I hadn't ran into that.
And that's what I was saying earlier about my friend who had posted the whole Cody entrance and Gunther interrupting, and I'm like, I'm watching this now, but then on his story it said it happened an hour ago. So I'm like, how is that? What the fuck? I was confused. But
they're doing two
shows.
Then
Then you wrote in the chat what you wrote, and I was like, oh, okay. Someone just stay off of this. So yeah. All right. So that was the end of Friday Night SmackDown. Let me just take a look at this real quick. I had a did you know, and it's nothing too important. Did you guys know that Roxy is currently the longest reigning champion in WWE? At the time at 198 days, and Cody was at 197 days, and that's only because she won the championship at WrestleMania Night 1 that Saturday, or Stand and Deliver, and he won his WWE Championship Sunday at WrestleMania Part 2. So yeah, that's a quick did you know, but nothing too crazy. But yes, she is the leading champion in WWE right now. Nice, right?
NXT, baby.
We have a question on the chat. Would you like to answer this question quick, fast?
What's the question? Go ahead.
The question is from Candy, and they go, at WrestleMania, do you want Rock versus Roman or Rock versus Cody or triple threat?
Well, this was going to be another rumor reaction hot take. But I was like, maybe the guys don't want to hear it, but I'll say it because she said it. So apparently, Cody commented on his match at WrestleMania 41 and said that the opponent that he's facing for WrestleMania 41 will shock everybody, and it's not what we all expected. So what she might be saying is not what's in the cards. So, yeah, I'll just leave it there, and I'll leave it there as an answer to that. Fellas, yep, 10%. All right, so we got match of the night, match of the night, moment of the night, and match of the week. I'll go with LaWarn goes first, then Jay, me, and Shane. Go.
Match of the night will be both DIY matches. Not DIY matches. Both the Motor City Machine. Both of their matches. Those will be my matches of the night because they were kind of like together some sort of way. So those are my matches of the week, matches of the night. I'm also going to put them as my matches of the week because I felt like Raw was just mid. I felt like NXT was mid as well. But tonight, these two guys delivered tonight. And my moment of the night is seeing Jimmy and Jay go back together, man.
Yeah.
That ending, that hug,
I clapped.
so much different. I clapped. I saw a couple of messages. People was crying and all that. So it's good to see that these guys together.
No, I can see that.
We see Rick
I
cry.
can see that.
I clapped though.
Rick said he cried.
Rick cried.
Rick cried.
Oh, Rick.
But
Bestie.
that's my match of the night, my moment of the night, and my match of the week.
Nice. Jay?
Well, my match of the night will be the same thing as LaWarn. The last two matches that we got with the Motor City Machine Guns and them winning the tag titles tonight. And my moment of the night as well goes to seeing Jay on SmackDown, embracing his brother, and Roman just looking from the ramp like, oh shit. You know. And my match of the week will go to Lash and Jakara versus keep on forgetting these girls' names. Damage Control.
Yes.
That was a hell of a good match as well.
Yeah, that was a kick-ass
Good
match.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was my match of the week because we got to see the strength of Io and oh my god, an old girl. Damn it.
Io and Kyrie.
Io and Kyrie, yeah. Got to see their offense and also got to see how Lash was able to double dribble to both of them while she was holding both of them. And there you have it, everybody. That's my match and moment and match of the week of the night.
2 nights in a row, he remembered his lines. Good job, Jay. All right.
That shit is hard incorporating 3.
Okay. For me, my match of the night, I will go with match number 2. Yep, match number 2. Naomi versus Candice LeRae, because we got to see a women's match that lasted longer than 2 minutes, because usually we see short match with Candice in it, and we got to see more of her movesets and more of her as a character and her developing, and the same thing with Indy. And my moment of the night, I'll agree with these guys, was the embrace by the Usos as the Brooklyn crowd was chanting Usos, and also seeing Roman realize that he needs help. He needs help. And my match of the night, I will go with this guy over here. Boom. My match of the week, we'll go with this guy right here. The tag team match with Jakara and Lash versus Damage Control, because I enjoyed the hell out of that. And just seeing Io and Kyrie do what they do. So, yeah, that's my match of the night, moment of the night, and match of the week.
Cool. You know, I agree with Mundo in terms of the match of the night. Match number 2, Naomi versus Candice LeRae. I like where Candice and Indy are going, and I like how they are giving Naomi more time to shine and do her thing and show her movesets. I mean, they are really, really good. So kudos to the ladies for showing their thing and keeping us in tune. Candice LeRae, the Poison Pixie?
Pixie, yeah.
The Poison Pixie. Okay.
First time I heard that.
Cool. Yeah, that was the first time I heard it tonight, too. Yeah, cute.
Really? They always just say it on Raw.
No, I was just paying attention. My moment of the night, yeah, we're going across the table. That moment where the brothers finally got back together and they gave the big hug right there in the middle of the ring in Brooklyn with Roman looking over on the side. Yeah, he just might get that help that he thinks that he don't need, but he needs it. My match of the week, I'm actually going to go, again, I'm going with Tuesday NXT, and I'm going with match number 3, Obafemi and Luca Crucifino.
Okay.
That whole thing from beginning to end, including that punishment that he put the family through.
That's cinema.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool. And even that little fumble with the whole zip tie and everything, and they was able to just...
Yeah,
like that was funny, but I like how it almost changed that whole scenery because he had to have some way to have Tony locked like that.
Right.
Can you imagine if those zip ties didn't work? Oh, goodness.
Boy.
That is my match and moment of the night and my match of the week.
Man, that's smack he did to his back. I could still hear that shit.
Oh.
Like he really burped the baby. I still say that.
Through the table and the ladder.
Right. Thank y'all so
He
much.
tried to get a snow bunny.
It was a hell of a week tonight. A hell of a week for WWE this week. It was the Halloween Havoc week. We got Halloween Havoc coming up this Sunday, And Shane O'Mac, please do what you do, because nobody can do what you do. Do you, and press that goddamn button. No questions asked. Press that button.
Okay, so wait a minute. Which button you want me to press?
Birthday.
Birthday. By the way, this would be the perfect time for you guys to charge up your phone because this, I know I said this before, but tonight's list is the biggest list thus far.
Well, while I'm charging my phone, I will give you permission while I'm here to go ahead and announce my birthdays of the week because I will not, I'll die before we even get to it.
Oh, but your phone will die.
Shut up, Juan. God damn it.
Not like the Mets.
Okay, that's terrible. So give me a minute. All right, we're going to start right now. So everybody, this is our favorite time of the night is the birthday shout out. Hey. If you're celebrating a birthday this week, we like to say happy birthday to all of you, for you're also celebrating with these superstars. He's a Hall of Famer, and everybody on the planet knows him. He's our favorite uncle. He's our favorite dog. It's Snoop Dogg. Happy birthday. He celebrates at 53.
Yeah.
Also like to say happy birthday to Chavo Guerrero Jr. He celebrates at 54. Happy birthday.
Ooh, Chavo.
Also like to say happy birthday to this guy. Remember, he had a weird relationship with a mop. But he's still chilling. Perry Saturn. 58 years old. Happy birthday. Also like to say happy birthday to Rosa Mendez. Happy birthday. Still looking good at 45. Also like to say happy birthday to this cool dude. Some may remember him, but he was actually very good back in his heyday. Too Cole Scorpio. Happy birthday. Kissing 60, but not yet. He's 59. And happy birthday to this guy, part of Legato Fantasma. Some call him Umberto. We call him Umberto or Berto. So debate. Happy birthday at 29. And happy birthday to this guy. You know, if you try to walk like him, be careful because you might snap your neck. D'Lo Brown, one of the most underrated guys in my opinion. Happy birthday. Celebrates at 54.
Messing with the food there now.
And also celebrating, we'd like to say happy birthday to our first women's Money in the Bank winner, and she's a former women's champion herself, Carmella. This is Corey's lady.
Mella is money.
Yes, she's money, and she's 37. And we all love her. In my opinion, she is one half of one of the best women's matches I have ever seen. Lyra Valkyria. Happy birthday at age of 28. And this is my favorite new guy. And he is our newly recrowned intercontinental champion, Braun Breaker. Happy birthday at only 27. Very young. And then, of course, we can't forget this guy. We've been saying his name in arenas for over 10 years. It's CM Punk, everybody. He is celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, CM Punk, at the age of 46. I'd like to give a couple of heavenly birthday shout-outs. You remember him? Bushwhacker Butch, also known as Robert Miller, born 1944 and passed away in 2023 at the age of 78. Also like to say happy birthday to this guy. He's one of the most important individuals in the WWE, for he had the title for over 1,000 days, 1,027 days to be exact. That makes him number 2 on the list as the longest reigning defending champion. Pedro Morales, born in 1942 and passed away in 2019 at the age of 76. Congratulations to you, sir. Also like to say happy heavenly birthday to Kevin Sullivan, born 1949 and passed in 2024, as earlier this year, the age of 74. And she was just hanging out, chilling in the audience, and Dusty Rhodes grabbed her, and she became history in the WWE. Juanita Wright, but we know her as Sapphire, Dusty Rhodes' bestie, born 1934 and passed in 1996. Age of 61. And I like this guy. He was no joke, and you did not mess with him at all. Bad News Brown, born 1943 and passed in 2007 at the age of 63. And then finally, of course, and we quote, "Hard work pays off, dreams come true, bad times don't last, but bad guys do." Scott Oliver Hall. Most of us know him as Razor Ramon, born 1958 and passed away way too soon at 2022 at the age of 63. Those are our birthdays, every one of our superstars for the week of October 20th to October 26th, 2024. I'd like to say happy birthday to all of our superstars as well as the superstars in your lives. Let's see. Jay, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any birthday shout-outs?
Unfortunately, no, but only to myself.
Only to yourself. That's right.
Happy birthday, me.
Happy birthday to Jay. That's right. Woo-hoo! He's continued to celebrate his birthday. Happy birthday, Jay.
I got a mask on, everybody.
Yeah, you got your mask off. This is the only other time you're going to see Jay without his mask right here. This is our present on his birthday.
Yes,
LeBron, do you have any birthday shout outs at this time?
Yes, I do. I want to shout out my brother Greg, man. My man Greg. I want to shout out my bro right there, man. Shout out to Greg. Happy birthday, my brother. And I would just want to shout out you for, doing your thing, man. And getting that raise at that job, man. Shout out to you, Greg. Also want to shout out my other co-worker, Mike. Mike, happy birthday to you, my brother. I know you're mad right now, the Yankees lost, bro. I'm definitely going to laugh at you when I see you tomorrow at work, my brother. But happy birthday to you, Mike.
Happy birthdays to the homies, Greg and Mike. Happy birthdays, fellas. And Mundo, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay, perfect timing. Mundo, do you have any birthday shout-outs you'd like to give at this time?
I do, but I forgot the order, so go ahead and play it.
No, whatever you say, I'll put up.
Okay, October 23rd, I want to give a shout-out to my godson's mama, my girl, my friend, my everything, my girl Michelle. Happy birthday to her. She's going to be helping me out tomorrow, well, later on today. She's gonna be the bartender, so expect to be lit. Expect to be lit, all right, for that. Michelle, I love you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you for my godson Teddy. Awesome. Also, I want to give a shout out to my cousin, my big cuz Kimberly. Shout outs to her. Her birthday, October 24th. Love you so much. And if y'all look real close in that picture right there, that little boy right there, that's me. And then all the other pictures right there. Shut up, Lamar. God damn it, I hear you. Shut up. God damn it. That's me. That's my big cuz right there. That's Lil Mundo right there, but that's my big cuz. And
oh, you had the Bone Thugs and Harmony haircut.
I used to have the hot top. The hot top. Why y'all laughing for? Shane, that's all I had, right?
Yeah, it's just those two.
Yeah, but obviously Jay, but we done celebrated him. We
celebrated him.
You know that.
But I'm showing this again so you can see without the mask. See with the mask and without the mask. So there you go.
Right. He's a handsome fella who doesn't like his look, so he puts that mask on for some reason.
Oh no, my computer just froze.
Oh, because of Jay. Oh my gosh! But that's birthdays from October 20th to the 26th, 2024. I'm weak. Yo, thank you so very much.
That was a long list. Goodness.
Yes, it was. But man, oh man, it was a great list. So
yes, it was. Happy birthday to everybody.
CM Punk, we miss you. And can't wait to hear back from you after the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. So, yeah. CM Punk. Matter of fact, same thing for you, Drew McIntyre, even though it was on your birthday. But it's been a minute. I mean, but a well-deserved time off because you've been going hard all year.
Very hard.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that is it for the SmackDown recap here on the Three Bells Podcast. We extended this almost goddamn 3. What is going on?
You extended this almost 3 hours.
NXT went to. I cussed Jay out the other night. Jay didn't cuss me out tonight.
And now look at you. You going as long as him.
Well, you should have said something, but you ain't say nothing. So I mean,
up too late now, I guess. Oh wow.
Right.
Your phone was dying, so we couldn't say nothing.
Yeah. Really, sir? It took you a whole month and change to get back onto SmackDown. You really want to go there with me? Don't do it. Don't do it. Right? You ain't show up. Right? You ain't show up since we weren't on the damn goddamn screen. We were a goddamn picture. You better cut it out before. You got the Cat Williams in me. You know what, Shane? Go ahead and press that button because I ain't got. I'm roasted motherfucker tonight. God damn it. I gotta keep cooking tonight. So come on, Jay, please stop it.
All right, I'm pressing that button. Press the button. Press the goddamn button.
Please
all right, press the button.
Go ahead.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac, bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments and follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, and the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
We got music playing.
I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear nothing?
Not at all.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
You had absolutely nothing, really?
Nothing right now. Nope. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know I was supposed to bounce or not because I'm like, I don't hear shit.
Real? Oh, hello.
Hello.
All right, we're gonna do this again. Okay.
Back to commercial?
No.
Back to commercial again.
They gonna go back to the commercial.
We can pretend.
You go back. Yeah. You can pretend. Okay, we do this.
Well, everyone, that is the Three Bells Podcast Friday Night SmackDown recap during this Halloween Havoc week. And man, oh man, what a week we had. I enjoyed Friday Night SmackDown, NXT, Monday Night Raw. And it's going to be a hell of a pay-per-view this Sunday. Please definitely make sure that you join in for our watch party at 6:30 on Sunday. I'll be in Atlantic City, but I'll be broadcasting with you guys as I always do whenever I go away because I don't want to miss nothing. Triple J, You're not
Yes, sir.
hosting. You're not hosting on Sunday.
He's not?
No, he's not. No.
Why
No.
not?
That's my show.
It's a show.
It's his show, but yeah, I mean, I think we need to change things up a
Come
little bit. We can change it up a bit, Jay, because you know what? He deserves to have a chance to host what do you call it? A main event? Excuse me, a main roster pay-per-view. Which
So
is
I guess
next
Saudi
week.
Arabia? Come on.
Yes, you get Crown Jewel. You get Crown Jewel.
Why you want it?
No, I don't
Jay.
want it, but I think
He should
that he
get the
deserves
host.
it. He deserves it.
Come on, Jewel sucks.
Give them both.
Give them both.
Give them both. I mean, because NXT, that's his. You can't give it to somebody else.
It's his for now, but okay, cool. No problem. Jay.
Yeah,
all right,
this is one of my last PLEs I'm hosting for the.
That's his birthday
NXT.
present.
Jay, you got
Birthday
triple.
present.
You got triple duty this week. Then you got Sunday, you got Tuesday, and you got next Saturday. How about that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go.
All right.
He can handle that. He can handle it. He handle it.
Yeah, I missed. Like you said, I missed a lot, so I gotta make up for it.
You didn't. I mean, you missed a lot.
That's
on
what employees
Smack-
do when they miss
That's
time.
SmackDown.
You missed a lot on SmackDown. That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with NXT, but okay, no problem. Jay, my brother, man. Yeah. So that is it for us tonight. I had a great time with my guys, my brothers. I mean, y'all are hilarious. Shout outs to the New York Mets. Look at that.
Look at that
They made the
face
same
long
face.
game.
Yo, you see that? Jay, they made the same face. The Brooklyn Dodgers. Oh man. Anyway, I had a good night. I'll see you guys on Sunday, 6:30. Halloween Havoc is going to be a hell of a pay-per-view. 5 matches, great matches. We'll end it out with LaVon. We'll end it out with Shane O'Mac, and we'll end it out with our host for Sunday, Triple J. Fellas, and please close us out. And as I always say, I'm out of here.
What's up, y'all? This is the boy LaJuan. If you haven't, subscribe to the Tri-State Mania podcast right on YouTube. Also subscribe to these guys on YouTube as well, the Three Bells podcast. As you see, they got their stuff right here: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and TikTok. So make sure you go subscribe, show love with the fellas. Again, it was an amazing night on Friday. I had fun. Had a lot of technical difficulties. We will improve that real soon, real shortly, but we'll get it fixed.
When?
Also, by the way,
It will take less than a month, Jay. Just know that. It will take less than a month.
Okay, Lawani.
The shade
Okay,
is
Lawani.
real. The shade is real. But
Take less
guys,
than a
also
month.
just be mindful. For TikTok, subscribe or like the page, the Three Bells Podcast CEO. That's where all of our stuff is at right now, currently. Three Bells Podcast CEO, because the Three Bells Podcast TikTok having issues with that. So everybody's seeing our stuff on the Three Bells Podcast CEO page. Go to that right there. Shane O'Mac, on you.
I wasn't finished.
It sounded like you were done. You took a shot at Jay and you were done. What else do you have to say?
Even though the Yankees lost, shout out to the New York Knicks for winning.
Oh,
and
boy.
Brooklyn Nets out here fragrant frowning people.
All right,
So-
anyway, Shane O'Mac, go ahead and finish it out. The hell?
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in and for tuning in. Thanks to everybody that left good messages on the chat board. Thank you so much. And thanks to those that even stopped in for a second. Maybe next time you'll hang out a little longer with the homies at the Three Bells Podcast table. Mundo said it all. LaJuan said it all. Tri-State Mania. Hey, please join us on Sunday for our watch party. We always have fun and always have a good time. And you can join us right here on YouTube at 6:30. We have our predictions, and then we're going to watch the PLE live together. We're going to respond to it live together. And hopefully you'll join us. This is your homie Shane O'Mac coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table, reminding everybody to have an awesome weekend and to remember to laugh hard and love harder. A good fight. Good night.
Oh, wait, hold on, my bad. And go.
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now signing off on YouTube. Happy Saturday, everybody. It's the weekend. We officially are here, and it means we only one day closer to having our NXT PLE Halloween Havoc, everybody. Halloween's slowly approaching. Episode 150 is slowly approaching. Fellas, we here, we there, we everywhere. And guess what? It ain't stopping now. So on that note, everybody, thank you for joining. Candy, Logan, everybody. Have a blessed one. Have a great night. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
And as always, no eat.
He wants to do what? No one wants to hear that splash in the podcast.
We'll see you guys on